Lou, who has a sit-down interview with Red Sox manager Alex Cora, presented by your New England Ford dealers. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Hey, it's Lou. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, just $1.97 a pound when you use a digital coupon, limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Now's the ideal time to focus on your home's efficiency and reduce your carbon footprint. Switch to McFarland Energy's cleaner burning bioheat fuel and enjoy a greener home. And McFarland's got great green incentives like spreading out your bioheat fuel bills to heat your home for as little as $300 a month. Plus, take $500 off any complete AC or heating install if you book this month. Enhance your home's efficiency, energy bill savings, and a cleaner environment at McFarlandEnergy.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
And now Martha Stewart for Skechers. When I make a dish or embark on a craft project, I always use the finest, most fabulous ingredients and materials. Which is why, when it comes to footwear, I love Skechers. Because Skechers is the comfort technology company and uses the most luxurious, innovative materials and designs to make wondrously comfortable footwear with all the fits and features like Arch Fit and Skechers' world-famous air-cooled memory foam. It's exactly the way I'd make shoes.
Find Skechers at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
You okay?
Sorry, I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
And some Frank's Red Hot.
Nah.
You're just gonna eat these boring nachos with no flavor. Frank it up! Frank it up! This guy finally gets it.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber. From brakes to exhaust kits and beyond, eBay Motors has over 122 million parts to keep your ride or die alive. With all the parts you need at the prices you want, it's easy to bring home that big win. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Xfinity here. How can we help?
Hi. My daughter invited her entire class to her birthday party. Can my Wi-Fi handle it?
Oh, well, at Xfinity, our latest gateways have tri-band Wi-Fi technology, letting you connect hundreds of devices at once.
No way. So if all the kids are watching stuff on their phones, while their parents are sharing videos online.
Yep, go ahead and watch videos. They can all do their thing and party their way. No problem.
Oh, we are gonna need a bigger cake.
Now through September 12th, get fast, reliable, 300 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract and unlimited data included. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless bill and auto pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $80 a month. Actual speeds vary.
This is Alex Cora. You are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Sox entered today's action 67 and 64. They're now 5 games out of the third wild card spot held by the Minnesota Twins. Still 31 games left, including tonight. We'll see if the team can get back on track against the Toronto Blue Jays, who have been playing better but are still in last place in the American League East, sitting at 65 and 68. Before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora, and Alex Cora on WEEI is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event. Make it the best summer ever with a great deal on the Bronco family or Ford F-Series, official truck of the Red Sox.
Here with the manager, Alex Cora. Obviously, yesterday, tough day after the weekend. You guys put so much emphasis. I remember you day one in spring training talking about playing better in this ballpark. You hit in JetBlue. The hitters saw the wall, base running off the wall. But it seems like what's really getting you is maybe the defense. You know the numbers, some of the unearned runs at Fenway. It's got to be frustrating at this point for you.
I think for everybody, we put so much work on defense, emphasis, and, so far it hasn't worked. But we still got a month and a half or a month and 2 weeks to fix it. There's going to be some meaningful games if we pick it up now here at Fenway. So just keep preaching, talking to them, showing them, videos of the things that we're doing, working on fundamentals, and that's not going to stop. We're going to keep doing that. Doesn't matter the results, and that's something as a coaching staff we're going to take a lot of pride on.
The first month of the season, kind of, if it happens, it happens. But this deep in the season, do you worry that kind of gets in guys' heads, kind of when they take the field and they come home?
Been there, done that one, and you too. I remember long nights in LA thinking about the 0 for 4 or making an error. Most of the time making an error, because that was my ace, right? That's why I was a big leaguer. So that's part of the coaching part of it, just to make sure they understand that we have to turn the page. There's another game tomorrow. That's the beauty of the MLB season. You get a chance to redeem yourself the next day.
Early in the year, you really mentioned the word development an awful lot, right? You got a young group here, whether it's scoring position, contact, whatever it may be, defense. But those middle months, it was like, okay, we're past that now. These guys are rolling. Are we kind of being reminded a little bit of some of the youth, like this time of year, a little maybe?
The last 4 days, right? That's something that we cannot lose perspective of what happened on the last road trip, right? We went to Baltimore, play well. We went to Houston, play well. We play a great Arizona team. We lost 3, and yesterday was a horrible day. So we had a chance today to turn the page, like I said before, talk to the guys. This is what we want to do. One of those games like against New York, Philly, right? Go out there, run around, have some fun, and hopefully that feeling comes back tomorrow again, and we can do it for a few days straight and get back on track.
Rafi Devers, you gave him the night off here today. I think yesterday you start to notice it more maybe in the field, sometimes there's some throws. So is this just a one-day thing for him?
Hopefully. I talked to him yesterday. I say, hey, man, I get it. We're grinding, and you're a big part of this, but it looks painful from where I'm at. He's like, no, it's not getting any worse. I said, if you need tomorrow, just let me know. And he did, and hopefully it's only a one-day thing. But if not, we'll give him whatever he needs, because whenever he's close to 100%, he's a force at the plate.
Yeah, he is a force, because I don't think people realize the shoulders. If ever talk about hitters with the wrists, like the shoulders can really throw a hitter off. And what he's doing right now with 2 sore ones, it's amazing that what he's been doing the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, it's hard. And if you look at his hitting chart the last 3 weeks, there's not much left center. I think he's trying to compensate, trying to get to the fastball with what he has, and he's lose that feeling to left center. He's been working on it in batting practice, and we've been talking about it. But one thing is to work with it, and the other is to feel it. And right now, he hasn't been able to drive the ball to left center.
You guys activated a new rookie out there in that bullpen, Rich Hill, 44 years old, been around a long time. A couple innings down in Worcester, but we know he's been throwing all summer long, always takes care of himself. What are you expecting out of him?
Just a lefty that is going to compete. If there's a lefty pocket out there, we know that he can go over the top, sidearm. He's going to flip the breaking ball. He has a good fastball, and he's going to throw strikes. And I'm looking forward for him to help us win a few games.
All right. Good luck here tonight, Alex.
Thank you, Lou.
All right, so that was Red Sox manager Alex Cora with our very own Lou Merloni. And yes, Rich Hill now part of the Red Sox active roster, the 44-year-old Milton, Massachusetts native. And Peter Gammon's putting out a great tweet today. Said if Rich Hill at 44 comes home to Fenway, which he did, remember he made his debut in 2005, which I'm sure if you're listening, you remember. But you might not remember it was in relief for Greg Maddux back in those Cub days in 2005 for Rich Hill. So he's been at it for a long time. Back with the Red Sox at age 44. We'll see if he gets into the game tonight. But it is Cooper Criswell on the mound for the Red Sox. And again, going opposite of Yariel Rodriguez. So right-hander versus right-hander. And it's time now for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. And here is the starting nine for the Red Sox. You just heard Alex Cora talk about it. No Rafael Devers in the lineup today for the Sox, and that is because he's been dealing with those sore shoulders. He's got discomfort in both of his shoulders. Of course, he's been dealing it for a while, so he's been given 1 day off. Alex Cora saying he will give him more time, though, if he needs it. So no Rafi in the lineup. Here is the nine for the Sox. Jaron Duran leading things off. He is in center field. Batting second, David Hamilton at second base. In the 3 spot, Tyler O'Neill. He is out in left field. Batting cleanup, it is Tristan Casas. He is at first base. And if you missed it before, the numbers for him coming off the IL, 14 for 39, 359 average since coming off the injured list. Batting fifth, Wilyer Abreu. He's out in right. Batting sixth, Masataka Yoshida. 7-8-9 looking like this for the Sox. Romy Gonzalez at third. Danny Jansen, the catcher. And then Cedon Rafaela at batting ninth, rounding out the nine. So it's Gonzalez getting the start at third base for the Sox, who again are looking to bounce back. Officially, they've lost 4 in a row, but if you include the suspended game, 5 in a row. But we'll see if the Sox can ultimately turn the tide. The rest of their schedule is not too difficult. Now, the teams that they have coming up have been playing a little bit better, namely like the Detroit Tigers, a team that for a majority of the season was pretty well below 500, but now they've won 11 of their last 14 games, and they now sit at 500. That's a team coming up on their schedule next. They're going to be going on the road to play them, then the Mets, and then they'll get a chance to take on the White Sox, who are 44 games back of the Cleveland Guardians for the top spot in the AL Central. And yes, you heard that right, but as our Doug Lane points out, the Sox rest of the season schedule not looking all too difficult for this team. Kansas City's got a lot of tough teams. They're playing Cleveland, then they've got the Astros, then the Guardians again, then the Twins, then the Yankees before they finally get a little bit of a breather in the Pirates. The Twins, they have some games coming up against the Padres, which are going to be difficult. They have games against the D-backs left, the Yankees left, the Guardians left, and then they end the season with the Phillies. So that's not too easy for them. Seattle, another team that's got some tough opponents coming up on their slate. So it's not all over, but it has to start tonight. Otherwise, the Red Sox might be doomed coming into this game, 29-37 at home. Coming up next, we will get you the injury update presented by New England Spas. We have a couple of things to update you on as it's related to the bullpen specifically. And then on top of that, we'll get you a Subaru of New England scoreboard update, let you know what's on the slate tonight around Major League Baseball. Sox versus Blue Jays coming up in about 20 minutes. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra. Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today.
2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $6.95 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these businesses is a partner like Comcast Business helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup and the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide. All these businesses choose the advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business. From Main Street to Wall Street, our people are powering the businesses that power it all. So when you're ready to unlock what's possible for your business, there's no one better to answer the call. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman. If you've been hurt in a car crash or on the job, Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers has been winning big for clients for over 29 years. Call today for a free consultation. You gotta get Glassman. 617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman.
Attention, are you or a loved one suffering complications after taking Ozempic or Wegovy? These medications may be linked to serious gastrointestinal illnesses. If you've been hospitalized and diagnosed with gastroparesis, chronic vomiting, deep vein thrombosis, or experienced intestinal blockage requiring surgery, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call 888-900-LAW-1 today for a free consultation. That's 888-900-LAW1. Paid for by Tort Defenders. Tort Defenders is not a law firm and does not provide legal services.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Weil with you here in the Joe Castiglione radio booth as we get you set for Red Sox versus Blue Jays. And the Sox trying to turn the tides here. The clock is dwindling down in the season. 5 back with 31 games to go. And we'll see if they can pick up a much-needed bounce-back win tonight here at Fenway. And it's time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas. The home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick, online at anyspas.com. And a lot going on with the roster today, so let's update you on it to the best we can. So here were the first roster moves announced today. That Rich Hill put on the Major League roster, called up from AAA Worcester. He only had one outing down there and tossed 2 scoreless innings in his time with the Woo Sox. And now he's in his 4th stint with the Red Sox at the Major League level. The Sox also called up Greg Weissert from Worcester, and in part because they made 2 other moves as it was related to the first 4 that they made today. Lucas Sims now placed on the a 15-day injured list with a right lat strain. So, of course, one of the trade deadline acquisitions now on the 15-day IL. On top of that, Brad Keller was designated for assignment. Then it was later announced today that the Red Sox put another trade deadline acquisition on the injured list. That's Luis Garcia, put on the 15-day injured list with right elbow inflammation, and the club recalled Josh Winkowski from AAA Worcester to take his spot. And you heard me say it a little bit earlier in the pregame show that Rafael Devers not in the starting lineup. He's just getting a day off, but Alex Cora giving it to him because, of course, he's been playing with discomfort in both of his shoulders now for a while. We'll see if it ultimately is more than one day, though, with what he's been dealing with. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com, and we'll focus on the scores that mean the most to us. Yankees are taking on the Nationals, and no score in that game. Bottom of the first inning in the nation's capital. Yankees 2 games up on Baltimore for the second spot in the American League East. The Yankees, of course, have the top spot, 10.5 games up on the Red Sox. And then the Orioles take on the Dodgers at 10:10. Tampa Bay in action against the Mariners at 9:40. Wildcard teams that mean a lot to us. Guardians and Royals, no score, top of the second in Cleveland. Minnesota at home against the Braves. That is a 7:40 start time. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, you've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Want to thank Joe Braverman. Great work at the flagship WEEI. Coming up next, Red Sox versus Blue Jays. Joe Castiglione, Lou Merlone, Sean McDonough on the call here on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lou Merlone here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market Deals and Delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Hey, Red Sox fans, imagine turning your deck or balcony into the ultimate pre-game spot any day of the week. With Kenyon Electric Grills, you're always just moments away from that perfect sear. Proudly made just down I-95 in Clinton, Connecticut, the grills are designed for the city life. Forget what you know about electric grills. Kenyon's high-quality and USA-manufactured craftsmanship mean you're not just grilling, you're grilling with the best. Slide into kenyongrills.com and see why they're the official grill of the Boston Red Sox. And you can make any day turn into a weekend, too.
He went to doctor after doctor looking for relief and always walked away discouraged. Surgery and drugs hadn't worked before, so why would he try them again? That's when Carmen made an appointment at QC Kinetics.
I'll tell you one thing. I got a spring in my step. The bounce is back in my step. My quality of life improving exponentially since I've been going to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has treated over 35,000 patients like Carmen, using their own healing components, concentrating them into damaged knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. No surgery, no drugs.
The pain's gone, quality of life so much better, and mentally I'm in such a better place because I know that I'm not going to wake up to the same old struggles that I have been dealing with every single day. 10 months ago, no joke, I was a prime candidate for a knee replacement. Today, I'm not because of the treatment I'm receiving at QC Kinetics.
Carmen finally got relief, and it was easy, starting with a free consultation at QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics 413-992-5450. That's 413-992-5450. 413-992-5450.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world, turning to the best in the business for websites. Go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
Andy Hart here, and let me give it to you straight. Here's what happened. I was in my mid-40s. I was getting a little heavier on the scale, and I was getting a little softer around the midsection. So I knew mostly about the program, but I had a chance to speak with Paige and hear it from the founder. By the end of our conversation, my only question was, what's the catch? Awaken 180 sounded too good to be true. Eat to lose weight? No meds, no workouts? Really? Paige just smiled and said, there is no catch, Andy. Awaken 180 works. I was a little skeptical about how easy she had positioned the program, but I wanted in. I mean, if half of Boston saw results, it couldn't be a farce. And boy, it wasn't. I dropped 10 pounds in my first week, 30 pounds later, and I reached my goal. The amazing part, and a main reason I chose Awaken 180, the weight has stayed off. If losing weight is your goal, I suggest having the same conversation I had with Awaken 180. Schedule yours today at awaken180weightloss.com.
This is.
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is gone!
Boston strong! On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione, Sean McDonough, and Lou Merloni.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park and a nice night for baseball. The Red Sox try to break a 5-game losing streak against the Blue Jays of won 5 in a row. And right now on the field, the 2024 Women's Lacrosse Championship team is being honored, throwing out the first pitch, the Boston College Eagles, who won it all in the spring. This is Italian Heritage Night here at Fenway. Members of the Italian Baseball Federation are here, and the Red Sox tonight will send Cooper Criswell to the mound. They made several roster changes. Toronto will counter with Uriel Rodriguez. And we will have those lineups in just a moment. But first, Sean McDonough and Lou Merloni have the national anthem and a lot more.
Yes, we do. Let's get to the national anthem, brought to us by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Now with our national anthem, the Voices of Hope.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars
That was Voices of Hope. They also sang the Canadian national anthem, but apparently our executive producer, Doug Lane, is anti-Canadian, so the decision was made not to air that rendition, but
it was beautiful.
It's beautiful, and they do have a beautiful national anthem. Time for the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to us by America's largest injury law firm. For the Toronto Blue Jays, who have played well, winners, as Joe said, of 5 in a row, their longest winning streak of the season, and 10 of their last 14. They have George Springer leading off in right field. Dalton Varsho is the center fielder. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the DH, having a terrific year. Spencer Horwitz is the first baseman and cleanup hitter. Addison Barger, the rookie third baseman. Alejandro Kirk is the catcher, batting sixth. Then Joey Loperfido in left field. Ernie Clement is the shortstop, and Will Wagner, the second baseman, will bat ninth against Cooper Criswell, who makes the start tonight for the Red Sox. He's 5-4 with a 4.41 ERA as he makes his 21st appearance of the year and his 15th start. For the Red Sox, trying to end, depending on who you talk to, a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Officially, it's a 4-game losing streak because the completion of the suspended game yesterday that started back in June actually goes into the books back in June. So officially, a 4-game losing streak, although I think for all intents and purposes, Lou,
we'll call it 5.
We'll call it a 5. A very high-level executive decision you made right out of the chute here tonight. Jarren Duran leads off and plays center field. David Hamilton at second base. Tyler O'Neill in left field. Tristan Casas is the first baseman, and he is the cleanup hitter. Wilyer Abreu in right field. Masataka Yoshida, the DH, is batting seventh. Romy Gonzalez in the lineup tonight at third base. Danny Jansen, who made history in that suspended game yesterday, played for both teams in that game. Started in June for Toronto and finished the game yesterday for the Red Sox. He's hitting eighth, and Ceddanne Rafaela is the shortstop, batting ninth. They'll take their swings against Yariel Rodriguez, a 27-year-old from Cuba in his first year in Major League Baseball. He has not fared particularly well. He has a 1-5 record and a 4.40 earned run average. Toronto has lost his last 5 starts. He was actually the starting pitcher for Toronto at the beginning of that suspended game here on June 26th and pitched 1 inning, and then the bad weather came, so the Red Sox have only had 3 hitters who have faced him. Those are your Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. The injury report is brought to you by Eastern MedTech, who knows how tough it can be to get a good night's sleep, either from a late inning loss or lousy CPAP products. That's why fans across New England depend on Eastern MedTech for their CPAP supplies. Call 857-400-0044 or go to easternmedtech.com. And I guess, Lou, the news that concerns some of us today on the injury front, Rafael Devers not in the lineup tonight. They say it's just a day, but it's a shoulder injury that's really bothered him all year.
Yeah, and now you're starting to see it defensively. Yesterday he made a couple of plays, and the throws across the diamond didn't have the same velocity. He started dragging that right shoulder a little bit. He's battling. He's got both shoulders he's having issues with, so day off here today. Hopefully you see him again tomorrow. More importantly, when he plays, you want him to be a force. So hopefully it helps.
And how about the keys to the game, brought to us by BMW?
Well, this one, Sean, to me is easy. Joe, catch the baseball. I mean, this is getting really, the way the Red Sox have been playing here at home, you can pinpoint and look right at the defense. 4 more unearned runs there last night. The total is climbing. They've made 98 errors, 61 of those here at home at Fenway. So, to me, they have to play a better game defensively to have a chance of winning ball games, no matter who you're playing.
Hurry in during the BMW summer sales event. Get a credit of up to $2,500 off MSRP on select models. For details, visit your Massachusetts BMW Center today or visit bmwcenters.com. Tonight's Speed Report is brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network Boston relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. And if it becomes a game that involves speed, particularly stolen bases, the Red Sox should have a big edge. The Red Sox have stolen 122 bases this year as compared to just 62 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Powering Possibilities brought to you by Comcast Business. Where might the power come from tonight, especially without Devers in the lineup.
Tristan Casas, here's a guy that's coming right off the IL, and he's hitting the ball deep. He's hitting 341. The OPS is over 900, and to me, he's looked a lot more comfortable than I thought he was after missing 98 games.
With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone else. Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. On Italian Heritage Night, alongside Lou Merloni and Sean McDonough, here's Joe Castiglione.
You're in the right place, Sean.
Yes, I am.
Call strike to George Springer, who had a 3-run homer last night, a home run in the day game as well. Turned both games around. 79 degrees at game time. First pitch at 7:11, and a chopper up the third base side kicks foul. And the time for temperature brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. Luke Rizzo's been a lot better starting than relieving.
Oh, he sure has. The starter, 3.88 ERA. A couple of times, and that's in 14 starts. I mean, it's pretty good numbers. Even better here at Fenway Park, but they try to use him in this bulk role, and it just hasn't worked. 7.8 ERA coming out as a reliever, but he's been good here.
And there's a chopper again. It's almost the same spot foul over by the coach's box. And the Red Sox have actually been good in his last 5 starts. They have won most of them. Won each of his last 5 starts, in fact, with a 1.93 ERA over that span. 0-2 pitch is poked at and fouled to the backstop, an off-speed pitch away. What is the key for Criswell? Is hitting his
number one, it's strike one. It's getting ahead, then trying to expand. I really like the pitch mix down in Houston. He threw the sinker a lot more. I feel like everyone's sitting on this sweeper that he throws.
And there's another sweeper that's outside, 2-2.
Threw it 50% of the time against the Astros, Joe. It's 28% on the year. He threw it 50. The sweeper he threw it less. Threw more change-ups. Still a good pitch for him.
The 1-2. Yeah, did it hit him? Very close. Springer says he's hit on the leg. Brian Honora, the home plate umpire, I think pointed to first base. Yeah, well, it did nick him.
The ball went behind him. Springer looked at Honora, and it looked almost like Brian Honora asked him, did it hit you? Like it almost looked like I don't know how it would have missed him, but this is a sinker behind him. Just nicked his back calf, barely.
Well, here is Dalton Varsho, has been an elite defender, 28 defensive runs saved, the most in baseball. He's hitting only .218, though a lot better of late. He does have 15 homers. There's a call strike. His dad, Gary, was an outfielder, pinch hitter sort in the National League with the Pirates and Cubs, among others. This kid's a left-hand batter. He has some power. Springer at first, being held on by Casas. The pitch is taken high. Well, today, the Red Sox were not allowed here until 4 o'clock or a little bit after, huh? That was Alex Cora's doing?
Yeah, long road trip. Long weekend, right? Doubleheader yesterday. Told everybody to stay home, spend some time with the family. And sometimes it's good to get away, given how the last 4 days have gone.
Pitch is swung on. Even the coaches weren't allowed in early.
I heard Tech was sitting in his truck for about an hour.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the doors to open. Now, sometimes, put it behind you. New attitude. Strap them up and go on. The pitch is swung on, hit in the air to center field pretty well, but Duran moves back, has it lined up just in front of the track by the triangle, and makes the catch for the first out. 1 down here. Our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader, residential and commercial drain cleaning, pipelining at Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes. Kansas City now 5.5 in front of the Red Sox. Minnesota 5 in front for that third wild card. And that AL Central's really tightened up. Cleveland leading Kansas City by 1 game and Minnesota by 2.5. Here's Vlad, and he takes a strike. Vlad Guerrero's had a sensational second half. He's got 36 doubles, 27 homers, hitting a .321 with 87 runs knocked in. He is third in the league in hitting as well. It's third in doubles. The pitch is low and inside. He doesn't give any leg hits either.
No, he's been hitting the ball hard, but the Sox have kept him in the yard. 3 for 7 in the series yesterday, rather. Doubleheader. Had a couple big RBIs, but you got to be careful with this guy.
There it is, and he swings and lines one by the diving shortstop in a left center toward the gap. Springer well on his way to third. Duran cuts it off, fires to second. They got a chance to get him, and he dives, and he's out by plenty. Where was he going? He hesitated, rounding first, and they gunned him down.
Let's see if they want to take a look at this, because this tag was in the chest.
I agree with you, Lou. The ball was there in plenty of time, but it was an awkward tag.
Wow. You'll take it.
He went in with a swim move. That ball was scalded.
Yeah, this is the problem with Vlad. You know, all series long, he's taking fastballs, and he has smoked them to right field. When you hang a little spinner on him, that's the pull side. He was out by a mile. Hamilton puts this tag on him, tags him in the chest, and actually does get him, I think, before that left hand gets in there.
8-4, Spencer Horwitz, the first baseman, at .259 with 8 homers, and he takes a breaking ball for a call strike from Criswell. We get an exit velocity on that hit. That was absolutely crushed.
He's been hitting him 110 constantly in this series.
The left-hand batting Horwitz takes it low. 1-1, 2 down, runner at third. It was a belated attempt to go to second. Maybe he thought the throw was going to third.
It was only 101. He didn't barrel that.
Sounded like it, the pitch. He swung on chop foul over by the first base dugout. Toronto's won 5 in a row. Last night, manager John Schneider celebrated his 200th win as a manager, and he didn't know it. He didn't know it until somebody told him long after the game.
It's only 187 Canadian, though. It's exchange rate.
And we were visiting with John before the game. Here's the 1-2, and it's up and in. And John Schneider was telling us that when he caught for Harwich, I beg your pardon, for Chatham in 2001, his pitcher was Rich Hill, who's active tonight. 2-2, down and in.
And if you had 2 outs in the top of the first before Joe got in a Rich Hill reference, you win.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's kind of the over. I had 1 out in the first.
Italian Heritage Night. They call up Rich Hill. Does it get any better for Joe?
It's top of the line. Outside ball 4. Griswold missed badly.
And Joe is wearing a Red Sox jersey, but it has the Italian flag on the front, the Italian flag colors on the shoulders, and
red, white, and green.
You didn't have to pay for that, did you?
I did not.
No, it's a good thing.
I think it's a giveaway item for fans.
That'd be a nice one. I think that'll be a good stocking stuffer. You don't need to hang on to that one.
Imagine all the money you save at Christmas presents with the ballpark giveaways. First and third for Addison Barger. He's hitting at .293, 8 homers, and he swings and lines one right to the second baseman. Well, they hit some shots, but they don't score. That retires the side after half an inning. Nothing for the Jays and the Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at VineMassMoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Toronto stranded 2 before the side was retired. The side brought to you by AZEK, featuring new AZEK bevel and shake siding engineered to deliver classic beauty but with all the maintenance. Strike one call to Jaron Duran, who had a big second game last night with a double, a single, and a long home run. He's up to 293 again with 19 homers, 67 RBIs. He has 42 doubles to lead the league, and he drives one deep to right. Back by the grandstand. Springer on the go, and it is gone. Where the wall rounds out, it dropped into the right field seats 4 or 5 rows back, and Jaron Duran has led off the bottom of the first with a home run, and it's 1-0 Red Sox. There's number 20.
He doesn't wait around. You talk about instant excitement. That's what this guy is. 20 home runs, 32 bags. He's got the triples to go with it. He jumps all over this guy Rodriguez's fastball. Now, this is the thing with Yariel. Remember last year he didn't pitch. He spent a year away from Japan to try to get back to America. Even though he's at 60 pitches, the velocity is down. The innings they're starting to worry about with this guy.
Here's David Hamilton, who takes outside. It's the third time this season that Duran has led off a game with a home run. Did it in Chicago June 6th and more recently at Houston August 19th.
That's something we don't see either. Pull side home run on a fastball.
Out by the grandstand. It's a long poke. Strike call to Hamilton, who's at 252 with 8 homers.
It was a fastball that could not have been right down the middle any more than it was.
Beautiful.
He jumped on it.
But he's been taking fastballs outer half.
He is
Mr.
Excitement, huh?
Yeah.
That bounces in, a breaking ball missing. Rodriguez has only one win, 1-5.
Well, during the years, fastball 94. He's got a slider and a curveball. He's got a split. But again, that 94 is starting to turn into 91. It's not getting by, guys.
Native of Cuba, spent a couple of years in Japan. There's a drive to left field. This is hit pretty well. Back toward the wall, but with room to spare. The left fielder makes the catch. Loperfido for the out. About 3 feet in front of the Mason sign. That was a loud out, and here comes Tyler O'Neill at 261 with 23 home runs, and he's driven in a total of 47 runs. 1-0 Red Sox. They score first. Duran's most recent home runs have gone to left and center field. There's a strike. In fact, most have gone toward up the middle, really, right field or left center. Or left center or center field, we should say. And the delivery is outside. Jays wearing their bright blue jerseys with the gray pants. The Red Sox in the home whites. Here's a 1-1 pitch, and it is in there for a strike. Bo Bichette is here. He's been on the injured list twice this year with a calf injury. May go out on a rehab assignment soon, but he was here to work out. Son of former Red Sox outfielder Dante Bichette. The 1-2 pitch is down and in. Great to have the astronaut, Mike Massimino, here. Mike visiting our booth.
Is that in conjunction with?
He didn't know it was Italian Heritage
Night.
No, he just happened to be in Boston bringing his nephew to school at Harvard. 2-2 pitch is low and away. Mike's a professor at Columbia, and he's the astronaut who went up to fix the Hubble and left a DVD of the Red Sox 2007 World Championship in outer space because he loves the Mets and does not like the Yankees. 3-2, swung on and missed. Got him on a high breaking ball there.
Now, is it possible that could come back down dangerously as, sky junk at some point?
You never know. I'd hate to be hit by it. That's the first strikeout, which is Brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC. Here's Casas at 277 with 8 homers. And he takes it outside.
Yeah, with O'Neill, against righties, this guy's pretty much fastball slider, and it's been a lot of swing and miss with Tyler here recently. Kind of a big void here with no Devers in this lineup, but what you saw yesterday in that doubleheader looked like he was due for a day off.
There's a breaking ball low.
Dealing with both shoulders. It's been going on now since the beginning of the year, but the right shoulder now is becoming a problem. Front shoulder for a left-handed hitter, and more importantly, yesterday, throwing the baseball from third started to become an issue. You wonder if he gets back in the lineup as a DH.
It's alarming. 2-0 is outside. Duran's home run, 369 feet, left the bat at 101.3 miles an hour. A home run in every park except Coors Field. Maybe the light air would have helped it go there. 3-0 to Tristan Casas. And he takes it up and away, so he'll take a 4-pitch walk to bring up Abreu, who's at 266 with 14 home runs. I thought he was ejected unfairly last night.
Quick hook. Even we saw the replay of it. It wasn't really that confrontational. You almost read his lips either, you missed 2 or that pitch was a joke. Like that comment, even if that was it, shouldn't have got you rung out of a game while walking away.
That umpire's not here tonight. Pitch is taken up and away, ball 1. That was Paul Clemens. Today, Honora's behind the plate with Brennan Miller at first, Chris Conroy at second, and Shane Livertsbarger at third. Rodriguez with a 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a strike. He pitched professionally for the first time in Cuba, his native land. Cuban National Series, parts of 6 seasons there. First experience over here was in the Canadian American Association Independent League. 1-1, swinging a high foul, third base side, out of play.
You really see the influence here from Rodriguez. Pitched 3 years in Japan for the Chunichi Dragons, like the windup, especially more from the stretch, the little pause. Just the Japanese delivery, some timing there, a slow, controlled release leading up to it.
You can see the influence. And the 1-2 is swung on, ripped on a line, just foul. It's fair. Oh, the umpire called it late. A fair ball, and it bounces into the stands for 2 bags.
It was fielded by one of the ball attendants, who I believe thought it was a foul ball.
Yeah, wait till she finds out.
And that's one of the anchors at Channel 5 assisting. Is Tarantel.
Yeah, this ball looked foul. It was a late call.
The umpire didn't call it right away. Brandon Miller. I guess he was trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, he was. Actually, went off the glove. It went off the glove of first baseman Horwitz. So this is going to be a fair ball. It's just that the way it ricochets, the ball girl just picks this thing up, hands it to the fan. Now, Casas is running. I don't think he's going to score on it, so I don't think anything really would have changed.
So second and third, chance for a big inning. Yoshida, who's been hot, gets one inside by the hands, ball 1. So credit Abreu with a double. I think that's why he didn't signal the umpire, because he was trying to avoid getting hit. Horwitz did touch it ever so lightly, but enough for it to be a fair ball. Here's the pitch on its way, and it's low.
I agree with Lou. I mean, with Casas running, it's unlikely he's going to come around and try to score. Who knows what happens to the ball if the attendant doesn't play it?
Yeah, we kind of settled in by that tarp right where they were. If it kind of just kicks off of that, Springer's out there. He's going to be able to run it down.
Well, it's an outstanding pitcher at Boston University. Here's the 2-0 pitch coming. And a ground ball, just foul outside at first. Actually got jammed with that pitch.
Do they need 2 ball attendants down the right field line?
Well, it's a promotion for Channel 5.
Well, they've got their promo.
Well, yeah.
They got their replay in the first.
Did they review any of the rules before they agreed to the promo? If in doubt, don't touch the ball.
Here it comes, and it's taken high.
Now, will your son Duke be taking part of this? Is ball attendant duty in his future?
Is he going to be the bat boy here between?
Yeah,
innings?
maybe the bat boy.
Are we going to see, the big stars of Channel, Ed Dowling and
Ed Harding?
Ed Harding.
Yeah.
I saw Mike Dowling the other day. I got confused. At the Lou was there, the Red Sox golf tournament.
Ground ball up the middle. It's going to score 2 runs. Here comes the first run. Casas. Flo comes in to second, right behind him. Abreu, a 2-run, 2-out hit for Yoshida, and the Red Sox lead at 3-0.
That's a big couple of runs. 1-run cushion is nice. Duran sets the tone, leadoff homer, but be able to tack on a couple here with a huge at bat. Nice 2-out RBI single. First, it starts with Abreu's double, right? But Yoshida cleaning this thing up, jumping up ahead 3-0. That is just what you needed here, especially given the way it's been going the last 4 days.
Well, we're going to get a pitching coach visit here with Pete Walker. He's been with the Jays a long time through several managers, and one of the most respected pitching coaches in the game, along with a translator. Dr. Rodriguez, who, as we said, is a native of Cuba. But Yoshida, with his 47th and 48th runs batted, and he's had some big hits lately for the Red Sox.
Yeah, he sure has. We were talking about Devers, right, with this right shoulder issue, and if throwing becomes an issue, you would DH him. Now, they keep saying they would never put Yoshida out left, right? They haven't done it. With the way he's swinging the bat, it'll be interesting if they try to hide him out there for the first 5-6 innings, right, before they give a defensive replacement, try to get 3 at-bats out of him. It's hard to take his bat out of the lineup if Devers was to say needing to DH here for a while.
All right, here's Romy Gonzalez playing at second base. And he takes it in there for a call strike. That was Erica Tarantel who was out there with the ball attendant, Channel 5 news anchor.
I feel bad for her, but, she didn't realize, obviously, it was a fair ball.
I'm not sure which one touched it. Did you notice?
I think it was the pro.
Swing and a miss.
I think it was the regular ball girl.
Is Ed Harding going to be out there, Maria Stefanos, or
why not?
Mike Wonkum?
Maybe they can alternate. Romy with 4 homers, hitting at .278, and it's a 3-run first inning, and he pops the next pitch foul out of play, and it's 0-2.
One of my personal favorites, Rondella Richardson.
Yes, been by her a long time.
Mm-hmm. Very nice person, and a terrific anchor and reporter.
Top-ranked news station in Boston. I can be partial.
Yes, you can.
Here's the 0-2, and it's hit in the air to left center field. On comes the left fielder quickly, and Loperfido makes the catch in shallow left to retire the side. But a great first inning. Maybe that late reporting time paid off. After 3-0 Boston on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Hey, baseball fans, ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Mommy, want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with Dayquil VapoCool. It's Dayquil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let Mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is Dayquil VapoCool.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Second inning, Red Sox getting 3 in the first. Duran jump starting it with a home run leading off. Here we go to the second inning. And a call strike to Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, hitting a .243 with 5 homers. They had 2 men on, but did not score. Base running blunder by Guerrero cost them big. The pitch, swing, and a line shot into left field. The base hit. Some very loud contact off Criswell early on. That's their second hit. It brings up Joey Loperfido, the left fielder, hitting a .230 with 4 homers.
Well, right now, Cooper kind of finding the middle of the plate. You know, with him, oftentimes, when he's on early, he stays on. And so far here, there's been some loud contact. Got out of that first inning with a base running blunder by Vlad, and then a line drive hit hard right at Hamilton. So he's got some ground balls in his last out, and he's going to need one here.
And the ground ball chopped to first. Nice pick on a short out by Casas. The second out, back to first to the pitcher, not in time. Loperfido can get down the line. They tried the 3-6-1 double play, but did get the lead man 3-6. So Loperfido on instead of the slow-footed Kirk. And here's Ernie Clement, the shortstop. He's having a good year, 264 with 10 homers.
That was a really nice backhand pick by Tristan. Kind of just showing off some good hands here. Kind of flicked it in between hop, but really quickly got it to that bare hand and got a good, strong throw to Rafaela. But you mentioned it. Paisan getting down the line. He's pretty fast. Loperfido.
Call strike. He knows it's Italian Heritage Night. Loperfido.
That actually backhand play Casas made was similar to me to the one he kind of kicked yesterday on what might have been a double play ball. Got behind him.
First game, yeah.
Yes, which was in June.
Swing and a miss, according to the official baseball designation.
Yeah, I'm with you. They say the Red Sox have lost 4 straight. Well, no, actually,
kind of
5.
feels like 5.
Same with Toronto. This winning streak, they don't want to count it.
No.
I mean, there was an inning and a third. It wasn't like the 6th, or I guess it would have been over, but.
And it was 0-0. The 0-2. Clement swings and drives one high to left field and toward the corner. Long run over there in the corner, and it is run down nicely by O'Neill for the out. Balls have been adventures hitting that area in this homestand.
Well, that was a big one the other day. The one to Refsnyder out there in left field. We've seen it a few times, right? You go in that corner, it does come back to you a lot, but they've been here all year. You get used to it. You don't normally would see that from Refsnyder. O'Neill does a nice job of kind of being patient with this ball and not overrunning it and letting it come back to him a little bit.
2 down. Here's Will Wagner outside. His dad played for the Red Sox in 2009, Billy Wagner, who is very likely to be elected to the Hall of Fame next year. He's been over 70% in the vote. Hard-throwing reliever who was mostly with Houston, but came to the Red Sox at the tail end of his career. Will was a late-round draft pick by Houston. Call strike. An infielder, left-hand batter. His dad was only about 5'9", 5'10", but he threw heat. Did you ever face him?
I did, face him down the Cape League when he came on the scene. He was a little lefty out of
Virginia,
Ferrum?
I think. Yeah.
I think it was Ferrum, Division II team. You're down the Cape League, and everybody, you know everybody. You're in college, you know all the All-Americans, you know all this stuff. And all of a sudden, the buzz started getting around about this kid. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was Brewster or where it was, but there's a guy, the lefty that throws 98-mile-an-hour fastball, 99. So right away, you're like, is he a big righty?
Well, the first runner dives back in a close play.
You say, no, it's a lefty. And he's about 5'9". And it was just like, come on. No one's buying it. About a week later, we played them. In Katuitt, there's no lights. Actually called the game when he came in and threw a pitch.
There's a drive hammer to the wall in left center field, crushed. No one's going to catch it. It's above the web sign. Loperfido at third being waved home. Here comes Rafaela's throw to the plate. He dives and he's out. What a great relay by Rafaela. Wow, it took a perfect play to get him.
Yeah, both ways.
Wow.
Duran one-hands this ball. Bare hands it off the wall on one hop. A good throw to Rafaela and a nice strong throw home. And they're not going to review this. You're talking about a perfect relay, not a bad send, because the way Duran fielded this ball and got it to Rafael and a perfect throw home and a great tag by Jansen. Another big out for the Sox here on the bases.
8-6-2. What a throw. And after 1.5, still 3-0 Red Sox in the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mercedes-Benz of Natick has moved and is now officially Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Servicing or finding your Mercedes-Benz is easier than ever at our new location on Route 20 in Sudbury. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Flagship Motor Cars of Linfield, and our newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury.
Hey, Katie. Hi. Let's embark on a performance calibration initiative synthesizing qualitative and quantitative metrics for this past fiscal year.
If Heineken Silver was corporate jargon, it would have all the info you need. None of the annoying gibberish.
What I was trying to say is, you crushed it last year, Katie. Lady, you are getting a big, fat bonus.
Heineken Silver, world-class light beer. Only 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
First pitch in the bottom of the second is popped up into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on, calling off the second baseman. Varsho makes the catch, and Danny Jansen, the former Blue Jays, retired on one pitch. 3-0. Red Sox on top in the second inning, and here's Ceddanne Raphael, who made that great throw, hitting .259 with 13 homers. I mean, that had to be a perfect execution.
No, it did. And again, it started with Duran, who took it one hop, barehanded, good throw to Raphael, throw that he could handle. And he spun and he threw it probably just on the first base side of the home plate. Jansen did a nice job of getting down and getting that forearm before it hit home.
First pitch misses, ball one. Raphael takes a strike over the inside edge. It's a beautiful game when you see plays made like that. The execution couldn't have been better. The 1-1 is lined softly, caught by the second baseman on his tiptoes. Bill Wagner hit the double, makes the play. Two quick outs here in the second inning. Our Subaru of New England scoreboard, introducing the all-new 25 Subaru Forester all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted, now with even more style, safety, and adventure. Kansas City beating Cleveland again early on, 2-0 in the fourth after sweeping a twin bill yesterday. And here's Duran, who takes it high. He homered, leading off a game for the third time with a home run in the first inning, his 20th of the year. And the Red Sox went on to score two more. The pitch home is swung on and popped up, foul behind the plate. This will make the seats. Yankees in Washington in the fourth, 1-0 Nationals. All the action tonight, Atlanta, Minnesota, no score in the first. Two out, nobody on. Rodriguez, who had a rough first inning, delivers home, and Jaron takes a strike on a splitter away.
Yeah, this is a guy, too, that handles lefties. They only hit 168 off him. That was the third home run they hit off him all year long. That fastball, split, curveball combo kind of usually works for him, but the lefties here are beating him up.
And he fouls that one off the end of the bat. Another splitter on the ground.
It's a home run by Duran, a double by Abreu, and then a big hit by Yoshida. He walked Casas. Hamilton's the only guy he got out that he hit it to the track and left.
1-2 pitch coming. And Duran swings it. It's a hard shot. Diving stab by the first baseman off his glove now. Second baseman Wagner bobbles it, trying to pick it up with a bare hand, and that'll be a hit for Duran. He scalded that one, too.
Yeah, this is normally when he pulls the ball hard, it is on this breaking ball. It's a curveball from Rodriguez. He's hit hard, and Horwitz now a couple of times has gotten his glove on balls that he's not able to corral. Remember, it was the double that Abreu hit down the line that went off of his glove in fair territory that ricocheted into foul territory, and that one there dived and just couldn't come up with it.
Aaron, 5 hits in his last 6 at bats. Throw to first. He was leaning, but the throw bounced well in front of the first base bag. David Hamilton flied to left his first time up. Aaron's got 32 steals. The Red Sox have not been running much lately because they've been behind. In large part, Duran and Hamilton each with 32 steals.
Yeah, and pitchers are paying attention to it. You remember, go back to that Orioles game. Corbin Burns, nobody gave up more stolen bases than him. He brought a slide step with him, kind of threw his game off. They put 8 runs on him. So there's other ways to affect pitchers, and rather than just trying to steal bags.
There's a line drive to left field. Back goes the left fielder, and Perfito makes a running catch. He got a good beat on that ball, going back, caught it on the track to retire the side after 2. It's 3-0 Boston and the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hi, it's Joe. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Get a head start on your morning with any size iced coffee in any flavor, like caramel, black, or classic, for just $1.29 during breakfast hours only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
3-0 Boston. We go to the third, and for the play-by-play, here is Sean McDonough.
All right, Joe, thank you. Cooper Criswell's lived a charmed life through the first 2 innings. The Jays have hit some balls hard, and they've had 2 runners thrown out on the bases. The right-hander's first pitch of the third is a fastball just outside to George Springer. Top of the order for Toronto here in the 3rd inning. And the pitch from Criswell outside corner at the knees, a called strike. Springer was hit by a pitch to start the game. He'll be followed by Dalton Varsho and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch runs inside and low. That's the Herb Chambers batting order for Toronto, sponsored by Herb Chambers Genesis of Auburn. Criswell pitches, and it's a changeup bounced foul down the third base line at foul ground past Carlos Fablis, the former Red Sox third base coach, who's now the third base coach for Toronto. Mark Budzinski coaches first. Criswell, tall right-hander, works off the first base end of the rubber. There's the number 64. And his pitch, there's a sweeper outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield around to the opposite field for the right-handed hitting Springer, who takes a fastball outside for ball 4. So the lead man is on for Toronto for the 3rd straight inning. Red Sox leading 3-0. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Here's Dalton Varsho, with Springer being held at first by Casas. Swing and a miss at a changeup for strike 1. Left-handed swinger. He's their center fielder. Fly to center his first time up. Speaking with the longtime Blue Jay broadcaster, their former manager and player, Buck Martinez. The ball up and away. He thinks Varsho was a Gold Glove caliber outfielder. Joe, you asked him about Kevin Kiermaier, won 4 Gold Gloves. Is he as good as him? And Buck said yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's plus 28 defensive runs saved.
Slicing foul over the Toronto dugout on the third base side.
You know, we praised Duran for how great he has been in both left and center. Varsho's done the same, but he's plus 28. Duran, I think, is plus 18 or 19 in that range. So it just kind of tells you what he brings.
The outfield plays him to pull. The infield does as well, with Romy Gonzalez, the third baseman, way off the line. Hamilton playing up the middle. There's a drive to right. Well hit. Abreu on the run. And he makes the catch on the edge of the warning track. Throws back toward first. Not in time to get Springer, who slides back in head first. Another well hit ball off Criswell. And this one run down by Abreu as he went running toward the pesky pole.
You mentioned a charmed life. What's what we're featuring right now? I think we're in the 2nd inning here with 1 out. I think that's the 6th ball that was hit almost 100 miles an hour or over.
And 2 guys thrown out on the bases, including one at the plate to end last inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero. He hit one hard his first time up, singled into left center, and was thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. What a good play. There's another ringing line drive toward the 379 marker. That's going to go all the way to the wall in center field. Played by Duran, and Springer slips going around the third base bag. It's a double for Guerrero. I think Springer was going to stop anyway as Carlos Fabus threw the stop sign up. It looked like George might have slipped right on top of the bag as he tried to jam the brakes on.
Yeah. This ball hit 112, Sean.
Barrels everything.
That is, again, that is, just looking at it, that is the 6th ball that Cooper's given up here with 1 out in the 3rd. Over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, if it's just a matter of time if he continues to throw pitches like that. As Joe said, Guerrero hit it hard, but that was right over the heart of the plate. So here's Spencer Horwitz, the left-handed hitting first baseman, and he takes a strike call to Cutter, borderline belt high outside corner. Horwitz walked and was stranded in the first inning. Red Sox leading 3-0. But Toronto with 2 men in scoring position, 1 out in the 3rd. This pitch is a little bit high. Cutter again from Cooper Criswell goes to the rosin bag. He's up to 43 pitches, 27 strikes. The pitch, slicing foul over the Toronto dugout.
That cutter is the only pitch that Cooper throws on top of the zone. He likes to throw it up and in the right, lefties rather. And really, this is the 2nd game in a row now. That sweeper that he's thrown, he's mixing in a slider. That's a little bit harder. Doesn't break his way from righties as much. And that was a pitch that he hadn't thrown at all until his last outing. Trying to find maybe a different breaking ball to show righties.
Trying to get out of the jam. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch is up and away. That's that high cutter again you're just talking about.
The problem with him, when you're looking for a strikeout, he just doesn't get many. He's got like the 3rd lowest whiff rate in all of baseball at 17%. So he's a contact guy. So with this, you're looking for a sac fly, ground ball, give up a run.
Doesn't have a strikeout yet tonight. He missed high with that cutter. And it's a full count. With 1 out, Springer at 3rd, Guerrero at 2nd, Horwitz the batter with Barger on deck, another left-handed hitter in the on-deck circle. Very pleasant night here at Fenway as Criswell steps off. Temperature game time was 79 degrees. No breeze at all. The pitch, foul ball off to the left.
Yeah, Coop's getting hit around here, but this is his previous 7 starts here at Fenway Park. He has a 3.63 ERA. Like that spot start, he has helped them a lot. Like I said, usually early on you can find out if he's got it. There's been a ton of contact here today, and he's trying to find his way out of this jam here.
It doesn't look like he has it, but he hasn't been scored upon yet. He misses down and in with ball 4. So Horwitz walks for the second time, and that loads the bases for the Jays. The tying run is at first base. Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, is on his way to the mound. And Addison Barger, left-handed hitting rookie, will be at the plate. When play resumes, the Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher during the 2024 season, the Arbella Insurance Foundation will donate $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. So far, no strikeouts for Cooper Criswell, 28-year-old right-hander from Carrollton, Georgia. Big guy, 6'6", 220-pounder.
He's strong, too. Good athlete.
Barger really has a gun. Buck Martinez is telling one of the strongest arms he's seen, even though he has got a torn ligament in his elbow.
Which he's had apparently since he was 16 years old.
Wow.
He hit a hard line drive to second in the first inning. Ball one way outside, a sweeper that slipped out of the hand of Criswell. Red Sox leading 3-0 here in the top of the third, but Criswell in a jam again. The pitch runs down and in. Neither one of those two pitches close.
You know, it's almost like the hard contact's got him out of the zone now, right? The first few innings, there's been a lot of hard contact, and now he's kind of nibbling. He's searching, trying to hit the corners. He's falling behind.
Brennan Bernardino about to start warming up the lefty. The pitch is a strike taken all the way. Sinker at the knees to Barger, who's just 23 years old. Considered a top prospect. He's a rookie. And he takes a strike inside corner at the knees. A break there for Criswell.
Generous call.
Yeah, there was a slow call. The pitch missed the target by a lot, but framed well by Jansen, who convinced Brian O'Nor it was a strike. That's a big call that went Criswell's way. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch is down and in at the feet of Barger. He was born in the Seattle, Washington area, but grew up in Florida. He has to throw a strike. The 3-2 pitch is sent fouling out of play down the left field line into the roof box seats.
You got Bernardino down there. He's kind of the guy that come in with guys on base. But Joe, you got to believe Rich Hill's going to be in this game at some point, right? Trying to get multiple innings.
Then he could go 60 to 80 pitches.
Criswell steps off in a bases low jam with 1 out. Springer at third. He started the inning with a walk. Guerrero at second. He doubled Horwitz at first. He walked. The pitch and another pop foul out of play to the left. And as you said, though, he just doesn't really have anything to put somebody away with a strikeout, which he could really use right now.
Yeah, no runs on the board yet, but he hasn't really been locating, getting ahead like we saw maybe in that last outing, working quick.
Here's his 56th pitch here in the third inning, swinging a fly ball to center field. Jarren Duran a couple of steps toward right and coming in to make the catch. He throws into the cutoff man, Raffaella. It's a sacrifice fly for Barger. Is in from third comes Springer, and Toronto is on the board. Jarren Duran had to go a couple of steps to his right toward left field to make the catch. and decided he did not have a chance to throw out Springer, who runs well.
I think you'll take that, right? If you're Cooper Criswell, 3-2, you just walk the guy beforehand. You could have given him a free run and been in the same spot, but you throw a strike, you get the fly ball, and now you got Kirk, the righty. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this might be his last hitter. Well, Perfito, the lefty, is on deck, and Bernie got up for a reason.
A lot of pitches for Criswell. 56. 2 outs into the third. 3-1. Boston has the lead. A fastball taken for a strike by Alejandro Kirk. The Toronto catcher singled to left, leading off last inning. Guerrero still at second. Horwitz at first. A late swing and a fisted foul over the Red Sox dugout. A lot of empty seats here tonight as you look around Fenway, particularly in the upper grandstand down in the right field corner. Criswell longer than usual, looking in for the sign, and now time requested by the hitter. Kirk, just as the pitch clock was about to run out.
Yeah, this is a grind for him right now. If he was able to get Kirk, I think you'd be happy to get out of this. That's out contact we've seen for 3 innings.
The pitch, fastball just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield tilted around toward right for the right-handed hitting Kirk. Abreu a step or 2 shallow in right field. The set by Criswell in the pitch. It's a line foul into the roof box seats on the first base side. Then it bounced down into the stands below. Kirk, a former All-Star. Short and stocky. The pitch to him, hit down the third base line. Gonzalez fields it and throws, and Casas has to stretch to the backhand side to make the play. And that ends the inning. Throw a little bit off target, but Kirk retired. And to amplify what Lou is saying, Criswell has to feel pretty fortunate to be through 3 innings, having allowed just the 1 run. We're in the middle of the third at Fenway Park. 3-1 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Do you have $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 in debt? Then listen to this. You may not be required to pay it all back.
I was drowning in debt.
I had over $36,000 in debt. If I would have just made the minimum payments, it would have taken me 59 years to pay off.
Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, National Debt Relief can help significantly reduce what you owe. In fact, debt relief payments can be 50% less than your monthly credit card payments. That's right, half as much as you're paying now.
National Debt Relief reduced my debt by over $27,000.
With National Debt Relief, you have a powerful team that knows how to talk to your creditors.
National Debt Relief, they got me out of debt.
More than 550,000 Americans have used National Debt Relief to reduce their debt. Call 800-649-6464 to see if you qualify to settle your debt for a fraction of what you owe. 800-649-6464. That's 800-649-6464.
Hey, it's Tyler O'Neill. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Let's pause for station identification along the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Tyler O'Neill, the leadoff batter. He goes up swinging and chops one foul over by the Toronto dugout on the third base side. Tyler struck out in the first inning. He's the only batter in this game on either side to strike out so far, facing Yariel Rodriguez, the 27-year-old right-hander from Cuba, swinging a high fly ball to left field, backpedaling Loper Fido. He's under it short of the warning track and makes a one-handed catch. Very high fly ball off the bat of Tyler O'Neill.
Needless to say, Sean, I think we all agree here that you probably want to tag on here a few more runs. I don't think 3 is going to win this game.
Doesn't feel like it.
And for a team that's struggling, it's still about your offense, attacking right-handed pitchers. So it's up to your offense with your best unit to go out there and kind of carry you through a tough time right now. And just try to get a W on the board.
Kristen Casas next in the Red Sox Herb Chambers batting order. Rodriguez fires a fastball up and away. Tristan walked and scored on the clutch 2-out single by Masataka Yoshida in the bottom of the first. Red Sox scored all 3 of their runs in the first. It started with a leadoff home run by Jaron Duran on the second pitch thrown by Rodriguez. Breaking ball just missed, a little bit up and away. Then after Hamilton flied out and O'Neill struck out, Casas walked. Abreu doubled down the right field line, sending Casas to third, and then Yoshida singled both of them in with 2 outs. Late swing at a fastball away. 2-1 on Casas. Wilyer Abreu to follow. Toronto here for 2 more games, Wednesday and Thursday, before the Red Sox head out on the road to Detroit and to New York to take on the Mets. Red Sox have been sliding. Their schedule, though, is favorable, particularly when you compare it to the other wild card contenders in the American League. The pitch is a chopper foul past Andy Fox in the first base coach's box.
Yeah, that's probably been the frustrating thing. You know, we keep looking at the other team's schedules and the Red Sox, but you know, they're 6-12 in their last 18 games. The Twins are 9-9 and have gained 3 games on him. They're up 5. I mean, they're playing 500 baseball and they still gain 3.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Might have foul tipped it. It was a high slider from Rodriguez, and Costa strikes out. 2 down here in the third.
He settled in a little bit here. The first inning, you thought it was going to be a short one for him. I mean, for the most part, again, the inning total is 60, but he didn't pitch at all last year, and they were kind of concerned about it. And he's been going about 80, 85 pitches.
I think he got away with one there. I don't think he meant to throw that slider just above the belt to Casas. Here's Abreu, fastball, borderline called strike outside corner. Looked like it was outside. Wilyer doubled down the right field line off the glove of the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Wound up scoring the 3rd run in the 3-run first. Red Sox leading 3-1, bottom of the 3rd. Swing and a high fly ball, not deep and right. Springer a couple of steps in to make the catch, and the Red Sox go in order for the first time tonight after 3-1 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Contractors and builders, it's Will Fleming. Ready to elevate your game? You already trust AZEK Exteriors as the #1 brand for premium exterior trim. Now, get ready to take on siding installation like never before. Introducing AZEK Exteriors' new bevel and shake siding, the game changer your clients have been waiting for. Deliver the classic beauty of cedar siding with unbeatable rot-free durability. Score big with AZEK Exteriors siding on your next project. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples or learn more.
Hey, it's Joe. The Shaws and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible Boston sports and concert prize experiences. We'd like to congratulate Brian of Brighton, Massachusetts, as our next winner. Brian won the prize for his loved ones to join me in the broadcast booth and a $100 Shaw's gift card. Enter for your chance to be our next winner just by shopping at Shaws and Star Market. See official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaws and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your work hard today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Fourth inning, Toronto coming to bat against Cooper Criswell. Their Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Ford of Braintree and Ford of Westboro. Joey Loperfido leads off, swings and misses at a changeup for strike one. Left-handed hitter. Came over in a trade from the Houston Astros. In the deal that sent Yusei Kikuchi to Houston at the trade deadline. He pulls a ball on the ground to second. David Hamilton throws him out. And an easy first out. Up to 111 total pitches in the game now between Rodriguez and Criswell. 110th pitch was brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill is an official partner of the WEEI Red Sox radio network. Ernie Clement is the batter, and he takes strike one over the outside part of the plate. He fly to left down the line in the second. Criswell misses low. He could use an easy inning. They've had runners all over the base pass. They've left 5 men on base. And they've had 2 men thrown out. Now he hits Clement with a pitch, right-handed hitter. He's flexing his right arm as if that hit him on the right arm. Alex Cora is rocking back and forth on the top step of the dugout. Greg Weissert, who just returned to the Red Sox roster, is warming up in the bullpen.
3 walks and 2 hit batsmen.
Yeah, no, there's no question he's off and he's battling and might be the last hitter with Springer on deck. I don't think you want him to see him for a third time.
And hit him on the forearm. Will Wagner up there, the number 9 hitter, takes a strike. He doubled to left center, was on that hit that Joey Loperfido was thrown out at the plate, ending the second inning. 3/4 swing and a little soft liner down the third base line. A nice play by the ball attendant down there. She made a leaping backhanded stab off a ricochet.
She also waited for the foul ball call.
That one was pretty clearly foul. Pulled foul down the first base line. And it's 0-2.
Erica Tarantel's going to run it down, the Channel 5 news anchor. She's got a good arm throwing it to a fan.
Wow. She aired it out.
Will Wagner, as Joe mentioned earlier, his dad, Billy Wagner, 7 times an all-star reliever. One of the great save men of all time, a ball high. That's been a thing in the Toronto organization for a long time. Of course, Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s dad was a star player. Mentioned earlier, Dalton Varsho's father, Gary, was a big leaguer. Bo Bichette, of course, the son of Dante Bichette. They had Craig Biggio's son here before he moved on.
I think that Double-A team might have had, did Clemens, his son, was he playing at first base for them as well? I think they had all the stars up there. Was it Manchester?
Have a Double-A club.
Wagner pulled another one foul. Now he sends a line drive down the left field line. It's a fair ball down along the sidewall, played by O'Neill. It'll be a double for Wagner, his second in as many at bats. And on to third goes Clement.
10 base runners already.
And I think they are, if he continues to pitch, probably trying to get a little too much out of Criswell here.
Well, I think he's going to go get him here now.
Yep, here comes Alex out of the dugout with what is likely to be the hook after 3 1/3 innings and 72 pitches for Cooper Criswell.
Well, Cooper's had some nice outings, and like I said, usually in that first inning you can tell right away, right? Hitting spots, getting ahead, getting some weak contact. tonight it started off loud and kind of kept it that way. They still have a 3-1 lead, but he's walking out of here with a little bit of jam here for Weiser.
Weiser will be the new pitcher when we come back. Red Sox hanging on to a 3-1 lead. We're in the fourth inning on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione, Lou Merloni on Italian Heritage Night here at Fenway Park. As the homestand continues, Red Sox hosting the Toronto Blue Jays and leading 3-1, but they've been clinging to the lead throughout the night after taking a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Blue Jays been all over the base paths, so the starter Cooper Criswell's out after 3 1/3 innings and 72 pitches, so far responsible for just the 1 earned run, but he leaves behind 2 more men in scoring position for Toronto. For Greg Weissert, the right-hander, who has appeared now in 48 games of this outing.
Came up when Lucas Sims was placed on the IL with a right lat strain. Garcia also on the IL.
2 men in scoring position. Top of the order, George Springer for the 3rd time against the righty Weissert, swinging a fly ball along the right field line, not particularly deep. Abreu makes the catch in fair territory, throws to the plate with the runner coming, and he is out. Clement went diving toward the plate, didn't get the plate, but Jansen wasn't able to apply the tag, so they did a little dance right behind home plate, and Jansen was able to tag him out. So the Blue Jays have another runner thrown out at home. That's 2, and they've had 3 men thrown out on the bases in 4 innings. It's still 3-1 Red Sox after 3.5 at Fenway on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Goodwin builds authentic, long-term relationships with its clients, who are some of the world's most successful and innovative investors, entrepreneurs, and disruptors at the convergence and within the life sciences, private equity, real estate, technology, and financial services industries. Goodwin's understanding of these industries, combined with its expertise across high-stakes litigation and dispute resolution, world-class regulatory compliance and advisory services, and complex transactions, sets the firm apart. Goodwin, the law firm at the intersection of capital and innovation.
Picture yourself on the island of St. Croix, where every moment is infused with a vibe like no other. Welcome to St. Croix, where the rhythm of the island captivates your soul. Whether sampling local cuisines at a waterfront restaurant, snorkeling along colorful coral reefs, or strolling through lush tropical gardens, you'll feel the magic of this vibrant island. So why wait? Plan your escape today at visitusvi.com and discover why we say St. Croix, a vibe like no other.
Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Fourth inning's brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car, help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids or at carsforkids.com. Cars with a K. Ariel Rodriguez fires strike one. A knee-high sinking fastball to Masataka Yoshida, who has the biggest hit of the game. A 2-run, 2-out single, capping the 3-run first. He hits a little looping line drive that's caught by the shortstop. Caught by Clement near the second base bag. So all of a sudden, Rodriguez has retired 5 in a row. Time for the Subaru of New England scoreboard, introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, the same all-wheel drive Subaru SUV you've always trusted, now with even more style, safety, and adventure. Learn more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Fastball taken high by Romy Gonzalez, who flied to left to end the first inning. The Yankees are in action tonight in our nation's capital, and they are trailing the Nationals 3-0 in the 6th inning. Patrick Corbin is shutting out the Yankees so far. Pop followed a play to the right off the bat of Gonzalez, with Danny Jansen on deck in the Herb Chambers batting order. Gonzalez with the 1-1 pitch. He chops one up the middle to his left. Clement, he drops down sidearm to throw him out. 2 quick outs in the Boston 4th inning. Rodriguez settling into a groove.
Well, you know, Sean, before the game, we were talking about key to the game, catching the baseball. Well, it's really been the throws, but it's little things behind it. You know, Duran making a good throw to second to get Vlad Guerrero, a perfect throw off the wall, or perfect one-handed grab off the wall to get a good throw to Rafael, a good tag by Jansen. And they just showed that pop fly to Abreu throwing in the Jansen. It was a really nice backhanded pick, and then the slap the tag on it. So all these little things adding up to 3 enormous plays here for the Red Sox so far.
Jansen hits one in the air and center, pretty well hit. Retreating Varsho to the edge of the warning track, and he made the catch. Red Sox go quickly in order. The Yankees updates, part of our rivalry report, sponsored by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. Call 833-79-RIVER. Visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour. After 4 innings, 3-1 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API-SP test limits.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, the Red Sox have lived dangerously here, but they still have a 3-1 lead as Greg Weissert gets ready to pitch to Dalton Varsho, who's fly to right and line to right. And the left-hand batter rips a line foul into the first base stands. Look out, that was hammered. Weissert came on to relieve the struggling Cooper Criswell and got a double play. Unusual way, a fly ball to right. And the runner, Clement, tagged at third and was thrown out at home on a brilliant play by Abreu. The pitch is swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch from Weissert. His changeup. He's had a good one lately. He was recalled again today from Worcester. He's been on the shuttle. Lucas Sims placed on the IL with a strained right lat. Garcia's on the IL, and Winkowski's back. And Rich Hill activated today. Number 44, he's in the bullpen. Brad Keller designated for assignment. The 0-2 is swung on, pop foul, out of play. A lot of moves of the bullpen, Lou, but that's pretty well to be expected the way things have gone.
Yeah, just unfortunately, you look at the way this team has played post-deadline, and you went out and got Paxton. He popped his calf, and then it was Garcia and Sims to hope he'd get through until you got Martin and Slayton healthy. Well,
foul to the backstop. Having Slayton back is big. He had a scoreless inning yesterday.
Martin and Slayton is big, right? And the problem was when those two went down. But you brought Sims and Garcia, hopefully for those 2 weeks while you're waiting for both of them to come back. And, they had their issues, no question about it. Paxton gave you one outing before he got hurt, so your starting rotation was the same. So the deadline moves really aren't around anymore.
0-2, just missing away. By Nor, the home plate umpire, looked like he was going to go up with the right hand there. Weissert out of Fordham. He's a New Yorker. Varsho, a left-hand batter. Here it is. And he almost gets hit by a pitch on the back knee. 2-2 to the left-hand batter with a red-hot Vlad Guerrero on deck, and then Spencer Horwitz. Guerrero's been just on fire. 2-2. Swinging a high fly to right field. Abreu hardly has to move. Waiting for it to come down and makes the first putout here in the 5th inning. Here's Vlad, who's hit 2 bullets, both to left center, both for base hits.
I mean, what Vlad is doing right now, it's. I know Judge in his home runs, he's right behind him in OPS. Last 55 games coming in tonight, which he's 2 for 2. He's hitting .382. OPS about 1,100.
Single and a double
games
tonight. Yeah, he's swinging it hard. There's a strike, a sinking fastball in there, 95.
He's going to be close to 400 at this point, 56 games. You're not talking about, 15 games.
Yeah, he's been carrying the club. And he takes a strike, too, right down at the knees. You didn't think so.
He looks good, too, though.
Yeah, doesn't he?
He just... Before he was getting so big and just slow moving. He had a bunch of thump, but right now he looks a little bit thinner, more athletic.
Became a decent first baseman. He grounds this one up the middle, but the second baseman is right there. Hamilton fires to first for the out of big 2 hopper. And Red Sox on the verge of getting their first 1-2-3 inning here.
Well, Weissert, when he went back down to AAA, one of the big things, they felt like he lost his sweeper. He's got a little sweeper and a slider, 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. Threw him an awful lot early on. Another kid, his first time up in the big leagues, in some stress moments, just maybe needed a little mental break.
And the left-hand batting Horwitz takes it low. He's walked twice. Signature Farms boneless chicken now on sale at Shaw's Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs. Just $1.97 a pound with a digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market. Mr. Supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. There's a swing and a miss at a high sinker. And our code word, by the way, once again, is Carita11. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Foul straight back by Horwitz, a left-hand hitter. Guerrero hits third. They really don't have a true cleanup hitter.
No, they don't, which is why, you circle his name and you highlight it, right? Like, 1 out, nobody on. You're going to attack him. You love to attack him leading off, or 2 outs, nobody on. But you always want to be careful with him. You pitch to Horwitz all day long. But we've seen that before, with Judge and Austin Wells behind him. And got to be careful and pick your spots.
No question. 1-2 pitch coming. And that's a little low and away. Missed with his changeup. He's had a decent changeup lately. And Winkowski is back because of the injury to Garcia. Rich Hill out there in the bullpen. The pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball, right center field, through for a base hit. They've had runners in every inning. They've had hits in every inning. They've left base runners in every inning.
We mentioned it before. If you're just tuning in now, I mean, it's 3-1 Red Sox, but Criswell went 3 1/3. He gave up 5 hits, 6 balls in 3 1/3 of an exit velocity over 100.
Plus he walked 3 and hit 2.
He walked 3 guys. He hit a couple guys. And the Blue Jays, the Red Sox have thrown out 3 Blue Jays runners on the base paths.
Parker's lined out and singled, and he takes a strike over the outer half. He's very strong. Addison Barger. He had a sac fly in the 3rd inning to drive in their run. 3-1 Red Sox, 2 out, 5th inning. Weissert delivers, and a ground ball foul, third base side. Lou, I think when some people watch him, he faces third base when he goes into his set.
Yeah, and that makes it difficult for righties. That front foot, that left foot's really turned almost towards left field. And he just lifts up that leg, throws across his bodies. Righties don't see him very well.
There's a line foul out of play. Isn't that tough on the arm?
Well, every time they always talk about that, right? Throwing the ball across your body puts a lot of stress on your arm. And Joe, so doesn't throwing as hard as you can every single pitch. Right, if you're a starter. So it's the way the game is. It's deception. It's max effort.
0-2, and he swings and lines one into left center for a base hit. Durant cuts it off. That's a big play. Throw behind the runner, and getting back safely into second base is Horwitz. So some loud contact here with 2 down. And here's Alejandro Kirk, who singled and grounded out 5-3.
Yeah, they now have 7 hits here in 4 innings and 1 run. They've got a lot of guys on base. They're unable to kind of really do any damage and get guys in.
They've left 6 men on base and had 3 thrown out of the bases. They have been frustrated, really.
Yeah, 2 at home. 1 on a beautiful cut relay from Duran to Rafaela to Jansen, and then pop fly to Abreu. He threw out Clement trying to tag up.
Kirk, the burly catcher, swings and pops a foul out of play. No balls and a strike.
Red Sox trying to get that left on base up to 8 for the Blue Jays through 4 innings here if Weissert can get out of it. Through 5.
2 on, 2 out. Right hand batting Kirk. Awaits the pitch, and he swings and hits it in the air to left field. On comes Tyler O'Neill. Will he get there? He does. Well, Rafaela went out a long way, too. So they do strand 2 more. They've left 8 and had 3 out of the bases. And after 4.5, it's still 3-1 Boston in the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
Nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
And some Frank's Red Hot.
Nah.
You're just gonna eat these boring nachos with no flavor. Frank it up! Frank it up! This guy finally gets it.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Well, the Red Sox have scored 3 runs in the first inning and made them stand up with some very good fortune. As Toronto's left 8 men on and had 3 men thrown out on the bases, 3-1 Boston. As Rodriguez, who's settled down, not allowed a hit since a 1-out single, 2-out single by Duran in the second inning, facing Rafaela, Duran, and Hamilton. And the right-hander from Cuba delivers, and it's taken high, popping out of the mid of the catcher. Ball 1, Rafaela. Line to second his first time up. Signature Farms chicken on sale at Shaw's and Star Market through Thursday. Pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs. Just $1.97 a pound with a digital coupon, limit 2. There's a line foul, first base side. That's out of play. 1-1. Real Rodriguez steals, and there's a drive to left field. If it's high enough, it may go. Back by the wall. It's off the Jim Beam sign. Guerin played on a hop by Lou Perfido. Throw to second far too late. A wall ball double Rafaela. Just a home run by maybe 7 or 8 feet. His 20th double.
That's a good sign from Cedon. He gets a breaking ball up. Looks like a little slider, maybe even a little cutter away, but Cedon does a nice job. He usually does a nice job with hanging breaking balls, right? He can get on top of those. I don't know if he got all of this, kind of hits off the top of that wall, but enough of it. He was out in front of it, and now for this man, Jarren Duran was absolutely on fire.
5 hits in his last 6 at-bats. He's homered now in all 3 games in this series. Opened the bottom of the first with a drive into the right field grandstand. His 20th home run. That had an infield hit. He grounds it hard to second. Backhand pick nicely by Wagner. Fires to first for the out, but he gets the job done by advancing Rafaela to third with 1 man out. Another hard hit ball by Jarren. 1 out, so the key hitter becomes Hamilton, who twice has flied to left. Both hit pretty well.
He has a good job getting him over. Now Hammy swung the bat well. Drove 2 balls to left field. Either one of them will get this run in with the infield drawn in, especially with the speed of Rafaela at third.
Infield in. Here's the pitch, and he swings and misses. That one disappeared down and away. Good splitter at 88. And nobody's warming at the moment. Some stirring going on in the bullpen, but nobody throwing for the Red Sox.
I think Bernie was kind of up and hot to the point where with 1 out, he's just going to hanging out in that mound. But you do have the lefty, righty, lefty coming up here, bottom third for the Blue Jays. So could be an inning for him, as they say, a good pocket for him.
0-1 to Hamilton. Here it is, and he takes a little low and away. He's run a lot of splitters. That one just missed. Runner at third has great speed, Rafaela. The 1-1 delivery coming. And it's taken low. Yet another splitter.
Yeah, that's a nice job. You know, the first pitch takes a shot, right? And he gets out in front of a little split, and he kind of swings over it. And then he comes back and takes the exact same 2 splits that he swung at in the first at-bat, seeing it much better. He's going to get Rodriguez off that pitch.
Here's a 2-1. Swinging a hard ground ball by the diving second baseman. An RBI single for Hamilton. Rafaela scores. It's 4-1 Boston. He hit it hard. Maybe with the infield back, Wagner reaches it. Came close with a dive. But the Red Sox score their first run since the first inning and lead it 4-1.
He earned this fastball, and that's exactly what he got. He got a fastball, middle, and he earned it in the 2 previous pitches. The fact that he was able to stay back, kind of get back into his approach, see the ball, make it come up, lay off both the splits down, allowed him to get that fastball, and he hit it hard.
Now let's see if he does some running here. O'Neill up. Go to first, runner diving back safely. Tyler Ranilla struck out and hit a fly ball to left. Now Bernie's back on his feet. Vying with a purpose in the bullpen. There's a high foul, right side out of play. Red Sox score for the first time since the first inning, but now a 3-run lead again. And the pitch swing and a miss. We'd like to wish a happy 60th wedding anniversary this weekend to Father Tom Kennedy and Joanna Kennedy, the parents of Sam Kennedy.
60
years, yes.
Wow.
They don't need the clergy pass to get to Fenway anymore now that their son's a Red Sox president. Low and inside, but that's how Sam
Sam's
came
dad
as a
is
kid.
a priest?
Yes, he was an Episcopal priest, Father Tom. Wonderful guy.
60 years. How many years is it for you, Joe?
It'll be 53 in November.
That's always a tough question, right? I kind of feel like I put him on the spot. Is that right, or is that just a guess?
Right. It is accurate, yes. I can do the math. Runner goes. Ground ball foul. Almost hit the third base coach, Kyle Hudson. Fortunately, he's athletic. And the former Rose Bowl receiver for Illinois was able to jump over that one.
Well, it's interesting because the last time I saw Jan Stiglione not long ago, I asked her the same question, how long have you been married? She said, Joe and I have had 42 years of happy marriage. We've been married for 52.
And he's been on the road with the Red Sox. Here's the 1-2, and he takes it high. But 60 years for Reverend Tom and Joanna. The pitch coming home. The runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw down is wide. And Hamilton gets around the tag. Second baseman Wagner made a good attempt on a throw that was to the right side. 33 steals now for Hamilton. One more than Duran has for second most in the league. And O'Neill fanned.
Yeah, and this is impressive, too, because it wasn't the best jump that we've seen from David Hamilton, and Rodriguez does a nice job with the slide step, but Hamilton's speed just takes over. I mean, 33 bags.
33 out of 37. Excellent percentage, which is so critical. Third strikeout. Twice O'Neill has been punched out, and here comes Casas, who walked and scored in the first and struck out his next time up. It could mean another run. And a ground ball pulled foul by the first base coaching box.
It's been a really good year for David Hamilton. We first saw him up this year. He tried to play short when Story got hurt. And that first week, boy, the game sped up on him. He had a real tough time defensively. Got a few hits, but then there was about a 10-day stretch where they just sat him and he just watched. And he's been a completely different player since. More confident in the field.
0-1 is outside. Is that because you tend to relax more?
Yeah, he just came up, and, I think you're now the starting shortstop for the Boston Red Sox. Trevor Story went down, and he wasn't playing with much confidence in the field. You can see it. You talk about hitting slumps a lot, but there's fielding slumps as well, and he just needed to take a break and slow everything down.
Strike over the inside edge, thinking fastball.
And, of course, those first few games back, he played well. Right, so now all of a sudden the confidence gets built. Everybody's talking about got to play with confidence. Well, sometimes you need results as well to gain that confidence, and he started playing free. It really helped him.
Got an RBI and a stolen base here in the fifth inning. Ball and 2 strikes to Casas. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready, and his pitch home is swung on, pop foul. Third base side out of play. Red Sox are 16-16 against the East.
And 5-12 versus the East in this park.
Yeah, that's what hurts. But defense has had a lot to do with it, or lack thereof. Here's a 1-2, and he swings it, lines one down the right field line. Base hit. It'll get Hamilton home. He rattles around the corner past the pesky pole. Springer picks it up. And Casas jogging into second with an RBI double. And the Red Sox now lead it 5-1. So they have opened up some breathing room here. After all the threats by Toronto. And Tristan drives in his 17th run.
Some guys can just hit. It doesn't matter how much time you have off. What he's doing right now is just not easy. I expected to see this from Tristan a couple of weeks upon his return from the IL. Let him get his timing down a little bit. And he has, from the very beginning, looked extremely comfortable at the plate after missing 4 months.
That's really rare. Now Abreu, who's doubled to right to set up a run and scored. And then he flies to right field, and he swings and lines one on his short, up off the glove of the second baseman, rolls into shallow right. Casas rounding third. He will come home. 6-1 Red Sox. Well, he hit it very hard. The screamer. Wagner had a chance to stop it, but it ticked off his glove. That'll be an RBI hit for Willier, who saved a run and has now driven in a run, his 51st RBI.
Yeah, the fact that this ricocheted, Wagner got a piece of it, and it just slowly trickled into right field, allowed Casas to come around. I think if he doesn't touch this ball at all, I'm not so sure you're sending Casas, and if you do, I think Springer's got a shot at him, because it was hit hard, but it just touched Wagner's glove and trickled into right enough to let Casas score easily.
Things breaking the Red Sox way tonight, which has not happened very often of late.
And even in this inning, it's 2 balls off the glove of Wagner, plays he could have made. The one hit by Hamilton was a hard one, too. And then the line drive a moment ago by Casas, just barely over the leap of the first baseman Horwitz.
So runner at first. And Yoshida takes a strike. He had one of the biggest hits of the game, a 2-out, 2-run single in the first inning up the middle. Next them up, he popped to short. The Red Sox have had 8 hits.
A couple of balls off Horwitz's glove. Right, a double and another base hit, ended up scoring a run.
The worm is turned outside. Some good fortune. Certainly, Criswell was very fortunate to get away with just 1 run.
Tommy Nance, a right-hander, warming up in the Toronto bullpen.
Rodriguez not long for the game, but with Pierre, there's a ground ball pull foul, almost hit to Andy Fox, the coach at first. A ball and 2 strikes.
Your Channel 5 ball attendants need to work on their range a little bit here, Joe. Not a lot of lateral quickness.
I think Erica's left.
Oh, has she?
I think they brought the righty in out of the bullpen.
But she did a good job out there. Showed some speed and a strong arm. There's a ground ball by the mound, charged by Wagner. He has it, throws on the move, got him. But the Red Sox come up with 3 in the 5th inning. And we go to the top of the 6th. Boston on top 6-1 of the Shaws in Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires, sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price, offers more free services for life than anywhere else, and Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. Oh yeah, look what love can do.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. The same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted. Now with even more style, safety, and adventure. The redesigned Forester is equipped with standard, enhanced, symmetrical all-wheel drive and upgraded safety technology. The all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Starting at $29,695. Subaru of New England.com.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Market Basket and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Hey there fans, Will Fleming here. You know AZEK Exteriors as the heavyweight champ, the undefeated #1 brand for premium exterior trim trusted by the pros. Now, we're bringing that same winning performance to siding. Introducing AZEK Bevel and Shake Siding, the ultimate blend of classic beauty and unmatched durability. Say goodbye to expensive maintenance and repainting. Whether remodeling or building a new home, upgrade your exteriors with new AZEK siding today. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more.
It's Brendan Bernardino. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
And Brendan Bernardino is the new pitcher for the Red Sox as we go to the 6th inning. He inherits a 6-1 lead. He's the third Red Sox pitcher of the night. He follows Cooper Criswell, who pitched 3 1/3 innings and gave up the Blue Jay run. And then Greg Weissert pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits. Not charged with any runs. Lefty against the lefty, Joey Loperfido. And Bernardino's first pitch is a fastball taken for a strike on the inside corner. Loperfido has reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out. He'll be followed by Ernie Clement and Will Wagner in the Herb Chambers batting order. Breaking ball and a base hit. Line drive over the leap of Casas toward the right field corner. Cut off by Abreu. And it's a single for Loperfido. Their Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Sprinter Vans of Boston and Peabody. So lead man on for Toronto for the 4th time in 6 innings. Loperfido will be held by Casas. Clement, first ball swinging, hits a 3-hopper to short, backhanded Rafaela to Hamilton, 1 and on to first for 2. Nicely turned by the Red Sox. Rafaela had to go to his right, momentum away from second base, still made a strong throw to Hamilton, who showed a good arm. Lou, we were talking about Hamilton last inning. You know, when he started the year and was playing a lot of shortstop, you know, I thought he had kind of a weak arm, but even that seems to be stronger. Maybe because he wasn't relaxed, he wasn't showing off as much arm as he had earlier on.
It plays more at second base. As long as he can get his feet underneath him. You know, for me, it's short. Like, if he can gain momentum, make that throw, no problem. But if he had to sit back a little bit and kind of just use the arm. But when he gets going, gets the right momentum, that was a beautiful play. It's really about Rafaela. I mean, the angles that he takes at shortstop, like, be able to go after that ball. A lot of guys will try to get around it. He attacks right at it. And just the way he twists his body and can still make accurate throws, very athletic. He's impressive.
2-0 is the count on Will Wagner. Now takes a strike from Bernardino. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 for 2 for Wagner with a couple of doubles. Red Sox leading 6-1. Trying to end this losing streak. We're in the 6th inning. 2-1 pitch runs down and in. Where do you think Rafaela's future is?
I think they want him in center. But I think his versatility leaves the door open for them to do whatever they want, right? In the offseason, we always talk about all these prospects they have. And
there's a well-hit ball toward the Red Sox bullpen. Abreu in front of the bullpen, leaps and can't get it. It's a home run into the Red Sox bullpen for Will Wagner. His 3rd hit of the night. He's 3 for 3, all of them for extra bases.
First Major League homer.
It is indeed.
And boy, he's swinging it here tonight. First career homer. Off of a lefty as well. He gets to put the home run jacket on as they do with the Blue Jays. And this one, the way Abreu went after is a few different angles. And he kind of, by the time he gets back there, you know, even if he got to the wall and gave it the effort, I still think he's not going to get this ball and is going to go for the home run.
Yeah, he didn't read it very well. To your point, he kind of drifted back, never did get all the way to the wall, even though it reached into the Red Sox bullpen. But looking at the replay, it did look like it landed far enough into the bullpen that even if he was at the wall, he wasn't going to catch it. Springer takes a strike, and he doesn't like it. So a thrill for Will Wagner. His first Major League home run in his 13th game. Swing and a miss. And a good curveball by Bernardino. Springer strikes out. And that ends the inning, but the Jays pick up a run on the Wagner long ball. It's 6-2 Red Sox. We're in the 6th inning at Fenway Park on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's Lou. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, just $1.97 a pound when you use a digital coupon, limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Wait, she's posting pics with a dude in Mexico. We just broke up.
If Heineken Silver was a doom-scrolling ex-boyfriend, it would have all the feels. None of the new boyfriend jealousy.
She looks happy. I'm gonna message her. Hey, Stace, loved the super cute post with @RadRyan7. Enjoy Mexico and that ceviche spot from last year. Send pics.
Heineken Silver, world-class light beer. Only 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning, leading 6-2, and facing a new pitcher. John Schneider goes to the bullpen for Toronto. The new pitcher is the right-hander Tommy Nance. Greeted by Romy Gonzalez, who hits a ground ball and a base hit through the right side. He had a big hole on the right side of the infield. He took advantage of it, didn't hit it very hard. But on the first pitch thrown by Nance, Rodriguez has a hit. And he's now 1 for 3 as he leads off in the Herb Chambers batting order, to be followed by Danny Jansen and Cedon Rafaela. Here's Danny Jansen. Takes a fastball for a strike.
Well, Nance making his 9th appearance, 4.82 ERA, 9 1/3, 7 hits, 4 walks. Struck out 6. Got a pretty good fastball, 95, curveball, and a slider. Romy Gonzalez done a really nice job for this team.
Yes, he has.
Gets in there, starts, gets some hits, gives you more athleticism, can run.
Has a pretty good lead. Jansen hits a ground ball down to third. Barger to second for one. Wagner on to first for a double play. So Jansen, the former Blue Jay, spent 7 years with Toronto. Grounds into a 5-4-3 double play and 2 quick outs now for Nance, who follows Yariel Rodriguez, the starter, who went 5 innings and allowed 6 earned runs on 8 hits. He walked 1, struck out 3, gave up a home run to Jaron Duran, the first batter he faced in the bottom of the first. He threw 79 pitches, 53 strikes. And now it's Nance, who misses outside with a mid-90s fastball to Cedon Rafaela, who started the 3-run rally last inning with a leadoff double. Over the top delivery from the tall right-hander.
Rodriguez, he gave it up 3 in the first. I didn't think it was going to be long, but then it was an easy 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning for him. 5th inning, kind of ran out of gas. Put up another 3 on him.
Nance, a high set and a swing and a foul ball at home plate off the leg of Rafaela.
You know, they signed Rodriguez. It was like 3 years, $24 million. He wanted to be a starter. He had been a reliever in Japan, a dominant reliever. I think at this point they're still starting him. They're not really in this thing anymore. So the question still remains, what is he? Right, next year, you put him out there in that bullpen, be a high leverage guy.
He was a very good setup man in Japan. That was his thing.
Yeah,
but
he
part
wants
of
to be
the
a starter.
Agreement was they'd give him a chance to be a starter. He's been exclusively a starter for Toronto this year. Bouncer back to the mound off the glove of Nance, who picks it up and fires it past the first baseman Horwitz into the photographer area. Looked like a pretty simple play, a comebacker just to the first base side of the mound, really the edge of the mound. It looked like it hit Nance in the heel of the glove. Then when he picked it up, he threw a bullet that went flying by Horwitz.
You know, Sean, we were talking earlier how they haven't been stealing a lot of got bases, but still, this is speed that causes that. Right? You look up, the ball's hit back to you, but Rafael is running as hard as he can down the line. And when you pick the ball up, there's a little bit of a panic. Now, if you're just jogging down to first, I guarantee he picks it up easy and makes the throw.
It's an error on the pitcher, Nance. First error of the game for either team. Now he throws a curveball in for a strike taken at the knees by Jarren Duran, who's having another good night. Homered leading off the Red Sox first down the right field line at an infield hit in the second, grounded out in the fifth. We're in the sixth. 6-2 Boston, swinging a foul at the plate. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan end of summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. 6 runs, 9 hits for Boston, 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for Toronto. Nance, bearded right-hander, and he throws one to the backstop. It got through Alejandro Kirk. They appealed down to third. It was not a swing, a check swing, so it'll be a ball on Duran. And to third base.
How about this note,
goes
Sean?
Rafaela.
Justin Long, PR department with the Red Sox. That 20th home run that Durant hit in the first. He's the first player in MLB history to record 10 triples, at least 10 triples, 20 home runs, 30 stolen bases, and 40 doubles in a season. The first.
Remarkable year. And he swings and misses on a breaking ball away. The Lou Merlone curse.
Still a great year.
It sure is. That strikeout isn't going to diminish it. Red Sox leave a runner at third. They're still up 6-2 at Fenway Park. After 6 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says, "Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine." I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, "Okay, wasn't expecting that." Laura goes, "Check this out." She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy."
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra. Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
It's the top of the 7th inning here at Fenway. Leading off for Toronto in the Herb Chambers batting order is Dalton Varsho. Sponsored by Herb Chambers, Audi Burlington, and Audi Brookline. Brennan Bernardino back out there for the Red Sox. Varsho ran up as if to bunt and took the bat back and looked at a ball, a breaking ball away. Dalton Varsho, the center fielder, number 2 hitter in their batting order tonight. He'll be followed by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Spencer Horwitz. The pitch hit on a hop. It gets through Casas and down the right field line. Played by Abreu. Throws behind the runner and just back safely is Varsho. The ball Casas could have handled, but it kind of ate him up.
Yeah, this ball, it goes down on both knees rather than just kind of one. So when you go down on both knees, I think your eyes kind of move a little bit too much. It popped up on him. And this is kind of like the fear of this inning. Feels like a big inning, right? With this man stepping up, a 4-run cushion.
Go to first and back safely is Varsho. They have scored an error on Casas.
Yeah, it wasn't smoked. It was almost like they hit him as an infielder. Sometimes he called that, "He hit me a changeup." Because you expect it to be hotter off the bat, and then you kind of go down, and it's still not there yet. And
How would you evaluate him as a first baseman? Casas seems kind of hit or miss to me as a first baseman. There are moments you say, wow, that was pretty impressive. And other times you're like, wow, that should have been better.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I think that was last year was the first step. You know, it was laterally left and right. I felt like he didn't have any range. We saw a little bit better earlier in the year. Haven't seen him in a while as Chris Martin gets up.
Guerrero Jr., the batter, and he takes a strike on the outside corner, a slider. Vladimir has singled, doubled, and grounded out. Red Sox leading 6-2. Each team with 9 hits, and each has now made an error. Varsho leads, held by Casas. Big hole on the right side of the infield. It's a chopper on the right. Hit slowly to Hamilton, who looked at second and took the out at first. So Guerrero retired 4-3, and Varsho's in scoring position.
It's a nice decision, I think, by Hamilton. You know, he's playing Vlad up the middle. Varsho can run pretty well. It's a 2-hopper, high chopper to his left, and if he snapped it over to second, you might have been able to get Varsho still, but still, you pitch into a 6-2 scoreboard a little bit here. You want to make sure you get an out.
And they did. Out of the stretch now, Bernardino against the left-handed hitting Horwitz, who takes a high strike. Ducked back from a slider that was over the plate, belt high. Varsho leads from second. And the 1-strike pitch runs down and in. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. 6-2 Red Sox. We're in the top of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch to Spencer Horwitz is outside. Varsho is loose set, has good speed. He's stolen 10 bases. Won't be trying to steal third here. Raffaella dancing around behind him. Well hit ball caught by Casas. A line drive that he backhanded. Hit hard by Horwitz. He was retired for the first time tonight. He had walked twice and singled. 7th inning sponsored by Sherwin-Williams, the exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program. They'll help you grow and manage your paint business. Out to the mound goes Danny Jansen. Gives us time to check the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Don't miss the Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Washington still leading the Yankees 4-1. They've gone to the 8th inning in D.C. Kansas City ahead of Cleveland 2-1 in the 5th. Atlanta 4, Minnesota nothing. They're in the 5th in Minneapolis. Texas and the White Sox underway, no score. Bernardino checks the runner. Varsho at second, throws to the plate, and it's a strike taken by Addison Barger. Cubs lead Pittsburgh 9-3. They're in the 8th in Pittsburgh. The Phillies ahead of Houston 5-0 in the 8th inning. Colorado leads at home against Miami 2-0 in the 1st. Breaking ball outside to Barger. San Diego up on St. Louis 4-2. 3rd inning in St. Louis. Oakland 5 at Cincinnati 1. They're in the 8th inning. Breaking ball outside. San Francisco up 1-0 in Milwaukee in the 3rd. Baltimore at the Dodgers. Later on, same for Tampa Bay at Seattle. And the Mets at Arizona. 2-1 pitch fastball. Enter 3rd, taken for a strike by Barger.
You know, we've been looking at the scoreboard, and you see that Minnesota score 4-0. And bottom line is, you got to start winning your own games, because now all of a sudden you got to look behind you, right? Seattle's there, Detroit's there, Tampa's there.
Sweeping breaking ball way outside to Barger, and it's a full count.
because you can't win ball games, right? You got to take care of yourself. Forget about the scoreboard, but I tell you, you were up here. Good to see Minnesota losing, but
the Red Sox have to take care of their own business and do it with regularity now. The 3-2 pitch chopped off the plate, very high in the air. Bernardino fields it, throws to first just in time. That went straight up in the air off the plate, and it seemed like forever for it to come down to Bernardino, but he fired quickly and accurately to get Barger and end the inning. 7th inning stretch here at Fenway Park. And the 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. Boston 6, Toronto 2 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox batting in the 7th, trying to build on a 6-2 lead against the reliever Tommy Nance, who misses outside to David Hamilton, the Red Sox leadoff hitter in their Herb Chambers batting order. Hamilton singled to not get a run, stole second, and scored in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 3, takes a strike with the outside part of the plate, a curve from Tommy Nance, who's 33. This is just his 72nd major league appearance. Pitched in more minor league games than big league games. So a lot of injury trouble over the years.
Yeah, Sean, that was a really nice play by Bernardino in the inning. Kind of looked like a shortstop. I mean, it was just a catch and release to first on a night where, Casas leads the inning off with an error.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Been down that road here a while, right? Like, leadoff error, Vlad is on deck, but he comes back, gets Vlad out, gets out of the inning, finishes with a nice play of himself. That's picking up your teammate.
Bouncer foul behind Andy Fox in the first base coach's box.
The unearned runs have absolutely destroyed this team. When they give up 1 or more unearned runs at home, they are 4-21. So why are they playing bad? Well, there you go. 61 errors at home.
Strike 3 called. Another curveball for strike 3 to Hamilton. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Ball 1 outside to Tyler O'Neill, who's had a 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. He and Danny Jansen are the only Red Sox in the lineup tonight who do not have a hit. Fastball taken for a strike.
College football starting up soon for you, huh?
This weekend.
Is it Clemson?
Clemson, Georgia in Atlanta. Neutral site game in the Aflac kickoff game. Noon on ABC. Should be a good one. Georgia #1. Chopper foul over by the Toronto dugout.
A little upset over in Dublin over the weekend.
Clemson '14, but now ESPN Analytics projects them with the Florida State loss as the favorite to win the ACC.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's the third strikeout of the night. He went down, did O'Neill, on a fastball. And of course, a big sporting event here this weekend. The LPGA Tour returns to the Boston area. There'll be a TPC Boston down in Norton throughout the weekend. The great Megan Kang threw out the first pitch here tonight and threw a strike. She's from Rockland, one of the great stars on the LPGA Tour, member at Boston Golf Club, and a wonderful person. A lot of people be cheering for her this weekend. Line drive by Casas, and it's caught by Nance. He hit a bullet, and the pitcher just kind of stuck his glove up and caught it on the first base side of the mound. The Red Sox go in order, and after 7 here at Fenway, it's 6-2 Boston leading Toronto on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Hey, baseball fans. We know this is your favorite season of the year. And now, you can keep that walk-off home run feeling alive with a fresh coat of paint. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store today.
Hi, this is Chris Martin. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Still 6-2 Red Sox. Toronto missed some early opportunities, and the Red Sox padded the lead. They got 3 in the first, 3 in the fifth. And here's Chris Martin taking over, the 4th Red Sox pitcher. Bernardino went 2 innings, 2 hits, a run on the home run by Wagner, the first of his career. No walks and a strikeout. The catcher, Alejandro Kirk, batting, single to left, grounded out 5-3 and fly to center. Mark gave up a couple of unearned runs in his last outing, and he gets a strike in there. That was against Arizona. He's the 4th Red Sox pitcher. Tall right-hander from Texas, ready for the 0-1 pitch, and Kirk takes a high slider up and away, or a cutter that missed. Martin making his 36th appearance, 2-1 with a 2.88 ERA. Here it comes, and it swung on and pulled foul over by the third base dugout. Toronto's won 5 in a row.
But, yeah, it's sort of 6.
Right.
I've still
it's
hung up on
6.
this.
What are we doing? They played 8 innings yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suspended game. You got to count that as 6 in a row now.
I can't chalk it up to June. Low and away with his cutter missing. 2-2. Right now, I think the score would give the win to Weissert.
You think?
Inning and 2/3 of scoreless relief. Started run only 3 1/3. There's a chopper right off the plate. Kicks to the pitcher. Easy play for Martin. Soft toss to first, and Kirk is out 1-3.
Is Bernardino Italian?
He told me, I asked him about it. He said his stepdad is Italian.
Well, maybe on Italian heritage, he gets the nod, the win.
That'd be sweet.
Kind of like the way you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're playing in the LPGA Pro-Am, are you not?
Yes, I am. I have a 7:20 tee time.
Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
TPC Norton.
You'll be on the range early.
Yep. So my pairing with Andre Tippett.
I did not know he played on the LPGA Tour.
Me neither, but that's like the AMs.
He's a good golfer. At
Yeah.
least the last time I saw him, he's
Carolyn
likes to
Inglis,
play. Nice
I believe.
Uh-huh.
I play with.
We wanted to Lopefito foul the first pitch away and a check swing. And he takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Now, do you have any trouble with perhaps not being the biggest celebrity in the group?
I'm fine with it. I'm actually excited because I found out it's like a scramble format.
Oh.
Which I don't know if I'm happy or sad about, but
You don't
it's a
have to play your own
relaxing,
ball.
relaxing
Going
day.
to the best ball.
Yeah, relaxing day.
Yeah. Don't distress.
Swinging strike and a slider down. He goes 2 down. Last night put this together, our all-Italian team here on Italian Heritage Night. Lou, I thought you'd be at second base, but then we realized Dustin Pedroia qualified.
Like I said, I'm just I'm utility guy.
You're the
If I can
utility
just be on the bench.
infielder.
Red Sox all-time?
Right, the all-time Red Sox.
Can
At
we
first
guess?
base, Mike Napoli or Daniel Nava?
I guess not.
Which one?
I think Napoli's.
Yeah.
There'll be some big moments. Not that Nap didn't.
There's a
Nava
fly
didn't.
ball to left center field off the bat of Clement. Then it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Martin. We'll continue with that all-Italian team in a moment.
That'll hold the audience for sure.
Yeah.
I got to hear it.
6-2 Boston. Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the 8th, 6-2. Red Sox lead it. Stay tuned after the game, the Nissan post-game show. Save on new Nissan at the Nissan end of summer sales event. NissanUSA.com. Tommy Nance has pitched 2 scoreless innings, and he's out there to face Abreu, who doubled to right, fly to right, and single to right as he takes a strike, and he also threw out a runner at the plate. The game was a lot closer. Eric Swanson, the new pitcher, 32nd appearance, 1-2 with a 6.75 ERA. Pitched yesterday, gave up a home run to Duran and a foul to the backstop. Our all Red Sox Italian team, Napoli at first, Pedroia's at second. The shortstop's easy, Rico Petrocelli. Third base,
Frank Malzone.
no question. Frank Malzone. Left field, we have Andrew Benintendi. Center field, Dom DiMaggio. And right field, Tony Canigliaro.
Now, that's
a pretty good team.
Is this a committee, or is this is Joe's?
Yeah, this is my interpretation.
Do we have any Italians behind the plate?
Well, let's see. We have Johnny Marzano. We have Doug Mirabelli and Jim Pagliarone. Who would you take?
Oh, that's right. Well, Mirabelli's my time. We got a knuckleballer on the mound. Do we need him?
No, you don't have a knuckleball, I don't think. There's a foul to the backstop. But we have 2 Cy Young Award winners. The right-hand starter would be Rick Porcello.
Yep.
And the lefty, Sweet Music, Frankie Viola. Although he had his best years with Minnesota in the Mets. Relief, Calvin Giraldi.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pretty good squad.
Yeah. The 0-2 is swung on foul tip. Jerry Casale could be another pitcher. Casale. So,
did you put any
fans.
time to like an all-Irish team, or is this?
Oh, that's too many players. That'd take a lot of debate as to who gets what position.
It's also not Irish Heritage Night.
It's not.
Right,
So we haven't had one yet, which I've already lodged my complaint with Colin Birch.
Here's Yoshida, fouls it out of play. Had a big hit in the first inning, a 2-run single. Since then, he's popped to short and grounded to second. Yeah, I think that's a pretty strong team. Not a lot of depth, but...
On the Italian team?
Yeah.
They're weak at a couple positions.
I think if we stay healthy, we'll be in it.
There's a wave and a miss at a changeup.
There's Lou
away.
on the team as a utility
Lou's
man?
a utility player, yes.
Me and Graffinino.
Tony Graffinino.
Mirabelli, whether he's a starter, he can be the backup. Marzano, we need 2 catchers.
Johnny Mars was one of my favorites. We lost him too young. Tough Philadelphia kid.
Gave Varsho a hit. Did I just hear that?
They changed the Cassis area last inning to a hit.
That's outside, so changes the line on Bernardino, charged with 3 hits, but didn't cost him an earned run. One and 2. And the pitch is over the outside edge, strike 3.
Oh, Moss has got a case here. He's not happy about it. This ball way outside. Brian O'Nora gave it to him.
2 down for Romy. He was wide to left, grounded out to third and singled.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Cora just sort of shaking his head like, hey, what are we doing? You got to get out of here? Or...
Yeah.
Swanson's got a good fastball, good split that he got Abreu on. But that wasn't even close.
We're not taking O'Nora on the Irish umpire team.
Low and away, ball 1. The starters, 2 of the 4 Italian Cy Young winners, Porcello and Viola. Barry Zito's another, and the trick question, John Smoltz. On his mother's side.
Oh.
He's very proud of it. 1-0 is outside.
So, but have they done the heritage of every pitcher that's won the Cy Young? I mean, who do we not? Is it possible there are others?
It could well be.
Some Italian. These are just the 4 that you're aware of.
Right.
Yeah, you start going to the mother side, you might have a couple more in there.
Swinging strike. 2-1.
Did you ever trace your family heritage? Any of those?
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Websites or services or whatever.
I haven't done that yet. I think I should, though.
Yeah, my sister did. She told me a few things. She told me there's a few things you just don't want to know.
Blow it away.
There's a few things.
Some of the things I know I don't want to know either. But
my son Tom points out a left-hand reliever on our team, Joe Sambito.
Yep.
I think
Swinging strike at a high fastball. He strikes out the side. At the last 6 Red Sox batters, or 5 of the last 6 have gone down on strikes. Well, Jansen's coming on, even though it won't be a save situation to start the 9th. It's 6-2, Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Hi, it's Joe. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value-pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, baseball fans. Ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team's spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Well, here's Kenley Jansen, who's not had much work lately. You have to go back to August 20th when he last pitched. This is 27, so he's had a lot of rest. And we go to the ninth inning, a non-save situation with the Red Sox leading at 6-2. They got 3 in the first and 3 in the fifth. Jansen with a 2.78 ERA. That is 24th save at Houston on August 20th, the last time he worked. Ball strike in there to Will Wagner, who's had a big night. The son of Billy Wagner, the outstanding reliever, has doubled off the wall, doubled to left again, and homered his first major league shot into the Red Sox bullpen. So he's had quite a memorable night. There's a foul left side out of play.
Well, number one, Kenley hasn't thrown in a while, right? And just kind of shows you how important you got to get a win here. That's the most important thing. Forget about winning 7 out of 10 or whatever. You got to win here tonight. And that 4-run cushion is a weird one, especially with the 3-hitter minimum.
Here it comes, and a swing and a ground ball hit hard. Backhand stab nicely by Hamilton to his right, and he throws him out. That looked like it'd be another base hit. Good play by Hamilton. Played well at second base tonight.
Nice backhand play by Hamilton. Showed a lot of confidence in that. But again, you know, you have a 3-hitter minimum, so 4-run cushion. You're like, let's not try to sneak this game without using Jansen. Next thing you know, you get a couple, 2-3 runners on. Now you're bringing them in a tight ball game, and better off in 4-run lead, sometimes going to the closer, especially if he's rested, which he is.
Springer takes ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch walk. Fly out to shallow right. A double play resulted when Lou Perfito was thrown out at the plate. Then he struck out. Kenley works home. And a ground ball pull foul, third base side.
Defense has been an issue, but tonight there were some really big plays and some questionable sends. I get it, but still has to be perfect relays, good throws, tags on the other end of it, especially with that Casas error now taken off the board. You play an error-free game at home, find yourself up 6-2.
There's a hard ground ball to third. Romy Gonzalez gobbles it up, wings across, 2 men down in the ninth. So the Red Sox on the verge of breaking the losing streak here. A much-needed victory. And here's Varsho, who just got credit for a hit when this error was taken away from Casas. And a ground ball to the right side. So he is 1 for 4, 2 down in the ninth. Kenley works home. Taken low. Tomorrow night, Brian Bale gets the start against Chris Bassett, who's 9-12. And then Bowden Francis, who took a no-hitter to the ninth in his last outing against the Angels, starts against Cutter Crawford. Here's the pitch home. And he takes a breaking ball for a call strike. Jeremy Durant started this one. The leadoff home run in the first inning. He's had 2 hits for a series he's had. Home run in each of the 3 games. The pitch that runs in off the catcher's mitt.
Yeah, again, a nice throw too to get Vlad out, who's trying to stretch it into a double. Erased that runner on second base, and then came back later, started that relay home with Rafaela finishing it to Jansen. So Durant not just a big night offensively, but defensively with his arm.
Blowing away. This has been a very good defensive game for the Red Sox after yesterday, where it was About as poor as you can get in the big leagues. Three and one to the left-hand batter. And he swings and drives a deep foul to right. Really turned on that one. Varsho with a long foul. Imagine the score will give the win to Weiser. Starter can't get it. He only went 3 in the third. And Criswell was very fortunate with all the traffic on the bases. The 3 men thrown out of the bases. The pitch. Swinging a high fly to center field. Hit deep. Duran back looking up. And this ball is gone into the center field seats. Home run for Dalton Varsho is 16th. So it is 6-3. Red Sox. Varsho touches them all.
That was a bomb. Well back into the bleachers, just to the left side of dead straightaway center field.
This one 424. Almost 107 off the bat. That ball was hit. That cutter was down. You know, Kenley likes to finish guys off with that cutter up, get the swing and miss. Well, he left it down in the zone, and Varsho, being that lefty, that's where they love the ball. Now you got another dangerous man.
4th home run he's allowed. And Vlad swings and misses at a high cutter. Strike 1.
I feel like that's where you want it. This one here almost looks like a four-seamer. He kind of sometimes mixes them in, but I don't see too much spin or cut to it.
And there's a shot on the right side, backing up and grabbing it at a hop and shallow right. Hamilton has it, throws to first, ball game over. And the Red Sox snap the losing streak. Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 6-3. They go to 68 and 64. Toronto drops to 65 and 69. And Red Sox lead the season series 5-3. Boston 6 and Toronto 3. Totals next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Have you heard the news? Matthews Nissan has arrived in Wellesley with a different kind of car dealership that's all about treating people right. Something that we've been doing since 1973 across New York and Pennsylvania. At Matthews Nissan, you'll never have to haggle to get our best prices. Our upfront, transparent prices are clearly marked, and no one gets a better deal than you. During our grand opening, get extra savings on our remaining 23s, like $6,000 off a Nissan Rogue S and $7,500 off a Frontier. Plus, we have the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, where you earn 25% of everything you spend on service and can put it toward a future vehicle purchase up to $5,000 off. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com.
Matthews Auto Group. More every day, every way.
Home Base, a Red Sox Foundation and Mass General program, is dedicated to healing the invisible wounds of war for veterans of all eras, service members, military families, and families of the fallen through world-class clinical care. Join us this September in honor of National Suicide Prevention Month by participating in Save a Life September events like the Push-Up Challenge, No Shave, and so much more. Help us increase awareness and support for military-connected as well as first responder suicide prevention. Sign up and become a lifesaver today. Visit homebase.org/save-a-life.
You've got to try the 99 Restaurant's new $14.99 Big Deal Meals. 4 hearty, full-size entrees for just $14.99 every Monday through Wednesday. Like the roasted turkey dinner or the juicy chopped sirloin. You gotta love the nines.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI. This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
So the Red Sox snap the 5-game skid. They win it 6-3. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 4 left for Boston. 3 runs, 11 hits, an error for Toronto. The Jays left 9 and missed out on several scoring opportunities earlier. Weissert got the double play on the fly ball to shallow right as Abreu threw out a runner at the plate to end a big threat by Toronto in the 4th inning, and Weissert gets the win. He's 3-2. Rodriguez, the loser, is 1-6. Jaron Duran led off the bottom of the first with his 20th home run, his 3rd of the series. And that put the Red Sox ahead to stay as it turned out. Will Wagner's first Major League home run came in the 6th inning of Bernardino. a solo shot, and then Varsha with 2 down in the ninth, his 16th off Jansen, as the Red Sox win it 6-3. So Red Sox now lead the season series 5-3 against Toronto, and this was certainly a much-needed win. It was a rocky start for Criswell, but they survived it, Lou, with a lot of traffic on the bases.
Yeah, you just needed a win, right? And they did get a lot of breaks here early on. There's no question. Criswell there was a lot of hard contact, but you give them credit. They made the plays. There was a couple of well-executed relays or a good throw from Duran to get Vlad at second. There was a good relay from Duran, one hop off the wall to Rafael at home, and then Abreu throwing somebody else out at home as well, Clement. So it was defensively, they played a pretty good game, and this is part of it, right? The inconsistencies here at home. Well, you play a clean game. You win a game 6-3, no unearned runs, and you just get one win, right? And just show up tomorrow and try to get another win and just sort of pick your head up in a couple weeks and see where you are.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Alex Cora said before the game that the Red Sox lately have not done anything well, not hitting, pitching, or fielding. And tonight, they got clutch hits. They made the plays in the field. And I don't have any problem. I don't think the Blue Jays, Carlos Fabus or anybody else will second guess, those decisions to send the guys home.
Now, one was a 2-out.
Yeah. Red Sox just executed. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see that happen. And a night when a lot of people contributed to a victory that they really needed to have.
And Tristan Casas is with us, who had a walk and a run scored in the first and a booming double in the fifth inning. Tristan, most guys have a long adjustment when they come back after so much time off. You seem to have been right in the groove almost instantly. How'd you do it?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm just pulling for the guys. I mean, I just wanted to join the group and continue this winning culture that we had. I know we hit a little 5-game skid there that we hadn't done all year. I felt responsible for it because the boys were playing good, but it was good to get this one out of the way for sure. But me personally, I don't know. I'm just trying to have good at bats, trying to stay balanced at the plate, swing at good pitches, and control what I can control. I think if I do those things, my numbers are going to be fine. My quality of contact is going to be there, and we're going to end up winning ball games as a consequence of that. So I'm just trying to stay within myself right now. I'm getting lucky, but there's going to be a time where the balls don't fall and the numbers are going to go down, but hey, that's baseball, and then it'll go back up. So I'm just on and up right now, so just got to keep riding it and, hopefully, ride it out for the rest of the 35-something games. What do we got?
I want to pick up on what you just said. I think I understood what you said. You said you kind of felt bad, even though, as Joe said, you've hit very well since you come back. The wins haven't been there. I don't know. Are you superstitious, or why is that your fault?
Yeah, I just assume responsibility for everything, and if we're playing bad, it's my fault. But if we're playing good, it's not my fault either. So I don't know. I'm just very critical of myself on my biggest critique, and I just want to shoot for perfection all the time. And if my hits aren't resulting to wins, then something's got to make an adjustment. But no, I like the way we've been playing so far, even over this little skid. The Diamondbacks just came in hot, and yesterday was a blur, but today was the caliber of baseball we're used to playing for sure.
Tristan, Cora, a tough weekend, right? As you mentioned, Alex tells you guys to just show up late, whether it's 4 o'clock. Don't get here early. Get away from the field. Sometimes you need that. You think that kind of cleared the head for a lot of you guys just to get back to just showing up, because this was a big win, right? Just get one win and go from here.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of, including myself, woke up sore after yesterday. Doubleheaders are always taxing, but no, it was awesome just to be able to get a little bit out of the routine. I mean, we all love taking ground balls and hitting batting practice and stuff like that, but showing up at 4 o'clock, going to a nice lunch. I had a nice seafood tower. I went to go eat some oysters, a shrimp cocktail, a blue crab salad, and
wow.
A couple tins of fish, and came up to the park and was ready to roll. So these reset days are always nice. It was really nice to get the win, but yeah, hopefully he gives us a couple more days like this, because it was pretty nice. But we got to earn these for sure, and the better baseball we play, the more we'll back off the workload. But no, it's good to get back into the win column for sure, and whatever it takes to switch anything around. Sometimes we are superstitious as baseball players, like you mentioned earlier. I said that I'm not, but I am a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad that we were able to get this one.
Sounds like a big lunch. You usually cook for yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, I usually cook, but today I treated myself, and I didn't want to shuck my own oysters or break my own clams open, so I decided to go out for this round of food.
Well, if you are a little superstitious, then maybe you have to have that same big lunch again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, only because of. Thank you. AC was telling me good job. I didn't know how to react. He doesn't really tell me that very often, so sorry for the pause. But I might. He was running up the stairs. He's about to do his press conference, but yeah, it caught me off guard there. I don't get to hear those words very often. So
well,
sorry,
it's
guys.
more important that you respond to him than it is to us. So that is very understandable. The big topic, especially after yesterday, was the significantly sub 500 record at home, and the big difference in the quality of the defense, or the lack of the quality of defense at home compared to the road. Is there any explanation for that that's logical?
No, there's not. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the field, the terrain. I mean, we play on it every day. We take ground balls in it every day, and we're immaculate in practice. We take ground balls very seriously. We're out there working hard every single day. We're doing our early work. I mean, today excluded because of the whatever, but for the most part, we're out there every day getting our work in, and we're playing hard. We're going out there, and our defensive positioning is quality. We're getting moved every once in a while. Whenever we're not in the right spot, the coaches are always on top of us. Making sure that we're as prepared as we can to go out there, and sometimes the ball doesn't roll our way, and they're hitting the ball with a lot of topspin. Sometimes it hits an extra rock. Sometimes the lighting doesn't allow for us to see it off the ball really good. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but like you said, the quality of defense has to be better, and that's why we are sub 500, because of that quality of defense, and it starts with myself included. Last year, the two World Series teams, the Rangers and the Diamondbacks in their respective leagues had both the Gold Glove winning first baseman and catcher in Christian Walker, Nate Lowe, and Gabriel Moreno, and Jonah Heim. So, it starts with first base defense. It starts with catching, and I got to be better for sure, because instilling those, confidence in my infielders just to get it over there and not have to worry about being perfect with their transfers or with their releases, or just getting to the ball and throwing it over to me. It all starts with me. So I got to be better for sure, and it's going to make everybody better as a consequence.
That was a very good defensive game tonight. Have a good lunch tomorrow, Tristan. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you, guys.
Okay, Tristan Casas. He's got a chance to be a big personality.
He's a character.
Chance.
Yeah.
He's already there.
I like his vocabulary. Immaculate. The fielding practice has been immaculate. I can't remember we talked about his footwork last year. Remember that he had some word like immaculate to describe that as well. He's a lot of fun to talk to.
He really is, and so cool. Alex didn't give him the compliments as much as he walked by him.
It's amazing how much you enjoy his personality when he's hitting absolute rockets all over the field, right?
Yeah.
But it is amazing, as you said, Lou, how he came back so quickly, because a lot of guys, you'd take 2 or 3 weeks.
Look at Masataka Yoshida, if you remember. There was like a 4 for 32 when he came back after missing, 2 months. So to me, it was hurry up and get Casas back, because it's going to be ugly for a couple of weeks, and then hopefully he can have a big September. Well, he's come in, hasn't really skipped a beat. He's swinging the bat well. He's made some really nice plays here defensively. And it's just an important piece. And now it's kind of like the eyes are on. It's a big win here today. But the eyes kind of go to Rafi Devers to me, for in the near future here, and see how he bounces back tomorrow and what he looks like in the next week.
With that shoulder that's sidelined him tonight.
Well, we talked about it on the pregame show with Joe Weil standing by for the Nissan postgame show. How might the season have been different if they had Trevor Story all year? Mm-hmm. Well, Casas, maybe we have undersold the importance of his absence for 4 months, because Dom Smith did a nice job while he was out there, but he's not Tristan Casas.
Well, all year long, whether it's O'Neill or Ref Schneider or Yoshida or whoever it is, you'd rather have Casas sitting there in that 3 spot and have those guys sitting in that 6th or 7th spot, right? Lengthen the lineup. When Tristan gets up there and in a big spot, draws a walk, comes up with a big hit, and then you see Devers come up after him, that's when you realize what you've been missing, right? That back-to-back punch that some of the great teams do have.
Well, the Red Sox break the skid. 5 games, we think.
I think it's Italian Heritage Night. Turn the whole thing around. The luck of the Italians. You've got your Italian Red Sox jersey on there, Joe. And
that didn't work.
And now Lou's going to carry it over and go, shoot a par round tomorrow now at the TPC Norton and the LPGA Pro-Am.
Right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to go like post-game Frangelico, Limoncello, maybe some Sambuca.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Sambuca.
It's Italian Heritage Night.
With the little coffee beans.
Yeah.
Well, take it easy though. You got an early morning.
I do
want to be sharp on the first tee.
Yep. I don't want Andre Tippett mad at me tomorrow.
Oh, you know what? He's a competitor. You better be at your best.
Stay away from the homemade red.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too potent. Sean, great to be with you, and Lou as well. The Red Sox win at 6-3, and Joe Wild to carry us the rest of the way on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. The official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these businesses is a partner like Comcast Business helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup and the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide. All these businesses choose the advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business. From Main Street to Wall Street, our people are powering the businesses that power it all. So when you're ready to unlock what's possible for your business, there's no one better to answer the call. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
Hi, this is Tristan Casas. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
I know that's how you're feeling about this Red Sox team. Never going to give you up. Red Sox win by a score of 6-3 tonight against the Toronto Blue Jays, and it's looking good for the Sox in terms of trying to picking up a game with the team that they're trailing. The third team in that wild card spot in the American League, as you know, is the Minnesota Twins. They're down against the Braves by a score of 4-1 in the bottom of the seventh inning. We'll get you the full look of scores with the Subaru of New England scoreboard coming up a little bit later in the Nissan postgame show. But the Sox win. They stop their 4-game slide, or you could say 5-game slide if you include the suspended game. Whatever you want to say, Red Sox win tonight here at Fenway Park. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. The offense got it rolling early with 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. How about Jarren Duran hitting his 20th home run of the season? He's the first player in Major League history to record at least 10 triples, 20 homers, 30 stolen bases, and 40 doubles in a season. And then later in the first inning, Masataka Yoshida stroked a 2-run single up the middle. And from that moment on, the Red Sox were in complete control in a game that they desperately needed to win. So as I'm talking now, they're 4.5 games out of that third wild card spot now with 30 games to go. The Arbel Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox